Hello, Joe. We're seeing if Destiny comes up and wants to argue about America versus Brazil. My internet decided to kick me, so yawn. Would you like to have a say with Miss Destiny, Angie? She's supposed to come up. That's what we're waiting for. All right, Miss Destiny. I'll drop the link. Tap the link, Destiny. Get your ass up here. You sure, Angie? You're welcome to come up and ride her ass. Uh-huh. Sure you are. Destiny, I'm not staying up here all night. I have things I want to do, and it does not involve being on a panel with you all night. So get your ass up here. What are you saying? You two? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Angie? That didn't come out quite right. Yeah, that didn't quite come out right. Get your ass up here, Destiny, or I'm shutting down. You're the reason I came up here. No, I didn't think you were. I didn't think you were. And I'm only going to stay up here 5 minutes. If she doesn't come up, that's it. What I will do is this. Look who's, oops, wrong way. Yeah, because I'm outside. Still the wrong way. You also hear Daisy. She ran into people. There's Daisy. Yes, you would hear birds because I'm outside. I think that chicken ran. I knew she wouldn't come up here. Is she in New York? Yes, kitty cat, Joe. Kitty cat, kitty cat. She doesn't know she's on camera. Oh, she's at the bar. She's around. No claws, sweetheart. No claws, dear. Miss Marble's in the barn. I think Destiny got cold feet and chickened out. Nope, here she is.
All
Hello,
right.
Destiny.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
All right, so this is not a competition, right? Brazil versus America.
Brazil would destroy your ass any day, or America would destroy your ass any day.
No, the problem is that you guys take everything so personally.
Oh, we do, huh?
Yes, because if you say anything, if you talk shit about my country, I don't really care because I know this is the truth, you know, about my government, about the problems we are facing in my country. That's why
I
I
know.
told you I don't want a competition. My English is still very poor. I have a strong accent. My English is still very poor, so I can't express myself in the way I really am. I really want to, you know.
We understand you
So,
perfectly clear.
all right, so I can't use some words sometimes. So
I get that.
when I come and I talk shit about USA and I call people out and everything, I don't really mean it to offend anyone, but the just like I was telling you about a girl, about an American girl, black American girl
Hmm.
on TikTok. She was actually not only herself, but a lot of people. She was telling the same things I'm telling you about USA. You
I'm
know,
not. I don't trash my country. I love my country.
okay, everybody loves their country. I love my country too. But I'm not the kind of person that I am attached to a piece of land. I like my country, but I can't tell you that I am like at the point that you talk the truth or you talk trash about my country that is not the truth. And I am like offended. I am like, oh, I want to kill you or something so radical, like this.
Well, the way you
Because
come
I
out,
know,
you're speaking hate on our country, and I don't like that.
no, the problem is, let me check something. If I can tell you, can you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
Okay.
Are you still here, Destiny? Hello. I think we lost you, Destiny. Oh, oh,
Can you
I
hear
hear you
me?
now. Yep, I hear you now.
Okay. So I was telling that I have been watching some podcasts in my country, even in English, and about even some Jews, you know, because I talk about Zionism and all this shit. People they don't really care, They think, oh, Destiny is a alcoholic. She's crazy. She only comes here to offend everyone, to talk shit about USA and
Well,
all this stuff. Uh,
it it,
but they
it
don't
fucking
really.
it fucking comes across that way.
No, sometimes they tell the truth, but not everything is true. But I have my issues. I have my problems, but not everything is true. But I understand that I sometimes I offend some people. I hurt some people. I understand that.
Most of the
But my
people in chat,
problem,
most of the people in chat hate your ass, Destiny.
yes, I know, I
Ninety-nine
know.
percent of us.
Yes, I know. Just like the other chat room that I used to to chat with them, but I can't help it. It's my personality. And
Okay.
the things I say about America, whatever you want to call, is It's
You
just
have
a
no credible
simple about
facts. You have no credible facts against our country. None.
no. It's because I need to make my notes because
Okay, your
I want
notes. Oh boy.
you are being indoctrinated. How do you say indoctrinated? Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, Destiny. Are you there? I think we lost her again.
Okay, I'm back again.
Okay, yep, you're back.
The problem is after even before that, after World War II, the
Um,
US they invaded so many countries in the world to steal ropes, steal their oil, kill innocent people, kill children, selling weapons in the Middle East, supporting Israel.
nothing wrong with
And
supporting Israel.
no, you support Israel because this is something about history. You need to go back in history to understand
I don't
why.
need a history lesson about my country. I live here. I know the history of my nation.
All right, but you need to understand that the capitalism in your country, that the way you live, your style of life, you need to understand that why do you have, oh, in Brazil we have favelas, like we have slums in Brazil, we have slums in India, in Asia, in poor countries. Brazil is not a poor country because we are, uh,
You're full of shit
we
too,
have,
Destiny. You know that?
what?
I,
Sorry?
I said you're full of shit and lies too. You know that, don't you?
No, I'm not talking shit. I'm telling the truth.
It's fucked up truth, is what it is.
No, well,
It's
then
not the
why
truth.
do you think? No, you can give me your opinion right now.
I just did. I said it's fucked up.
Why? I'm asking you why because I am giving you facts. Facts. You are giving me nothing.
I'm not going to go down the history of my country. I know what it is, and apparently you seem to know what it is. So, bottom,
I'm trying to give you facts about history, politics, geopolitics,
I
but
hate,
you are
I
giving me
hate,
nothing.
I hate politics. I don't even watch the news.
That's why you don't understand my language when I speak to you. And even though I am speaking English, that's why you
Okay,
don't understand what I'm saying. Because I
I
just
understand.
told you, why do you think there are so many countries that hate the USA? That they're burning your flags, they're yelling, they're like screaming and telling, death to USA, Israel, why do you think so? Why do you think I mean, sorry. Why do you think they are doing that?
Oh God, I don't know why, Destiny.
So because you need to understand, and another weapon you guys use against us is culture, propaganda, like
Okay,
Hollywood, the music industry, Hollywood, to shape the world into like for us to believe because I grew up watching what? American movies, listening to American music.
because
So
we're the
you
greatest fucking nation on the entire planet.
no
You
no
can't
no,
compete
this is
with us.
propaganda. This is
You-
propaganda.
Your
It's
bullshit
propaganda.
cannot compete with us.
No, no, no. This is no. Of course, you have some. I understand that it's a good culture. I understand that, and
Then
I
why
really
the heck are
appreciate
you
it.
bitching at us?
No, 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 no. Let me explain to you. I enjoy. I still enjoy American movies. Sorry, because I'm not feeling well. I can't breathe properly because I have a problem. So I understand that I like some American movies. I listen to your music, but you need to understand I grew up like this, and this is if you go back in history, this is
Then why in the hell are you bashing my country?
because this is propaganda, sweetheart. This is propaganda.
Oh, okay.
You want to shape the world according to the American way of life, according to American culture. To say that here, oh my God, here in America we have everything, this is the way of life of America. Everyone wants to come to America, everything's beautiful. It's not like that. This is not the reality, because people in my country is not a poor country. It's a very rich country. We have beautiful cities in my country. We have a beautiful developed cities in my country, clean, safe. If you say, you will think that we even have a city called the Brazilian Dubai due to similarities. We have beautiful cities, but people think it's only favelas. Favelas is not crime, crime, crime. Because this is what this is what the America wants to show the world. They want to show the world that the Latin America is only poverty. It's not like that. You need to open your eyes to the reality. And so when I talk shit, like you say, shit,
Your reality is messed up.
man, this is why I can't talk to you, because you don't understand what I'm saying.
I understand that
I'm
you're lying, that you make no sense.
I'm trying to tell you that people don't like America, and I don't like America. It's because your country has invaded so many countries, killing innocent people, killing children, making wars, selling weapons. You live off wars, stealing oil from other countries. You invade our sovereign. I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is why I'm trying to tell you people don't like USA. I'm not jealous or envy or anything like that. Please. This is just I have to say. Do you have an opinion?
I give you 5 minutes, Destiny, then I'm ending.
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, I get you, Destiny. Hello,
Okay,
everybody
thank
in
you for
chat.
listening. No,
You're
thank you
welcome.
for listening.
You're welcome,
Thank
Destiny.
you.
Thank you for coming up here.
No, no, thank you too. Thank you.
Well, I guess that's it then. That was entertaining, to say the least. Not what I expected I was going to be getting tonight. Well, she does have a point. Yep, she was right about that, Melody. She was. Yeah, Angie, I agree. Yawn. What happened? All of a sudden, I can't see my link. There it is. I am not sure who that is, so I'm not going to let you up. Somebody in my backstage named Stella, and I'm not glad I'm up because I don't know who they are. I am only going to stay on for 5 minutes or so. Show you guys the cats, then I'm going to go in. Look at my hand. These babies. Jan was right, Angie. Yeah, Stella is a known chatter, but I don't know if this is the right Stella or not. Because I do know Stella, and they're not commenting. Oh, it is you, Stella. Okay. I just wasn't sure. Better safe than sorry. Hello? Hello, hello. You're on the show.
Hi, how are
Hello,
you?
Stella. I'm sorry.
I know.
I've come to be better safe than sorry when it comes to people being on my panel.
No,
So
I understand. I've never been on your panel. I've never seen one of your live, so I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
you're welcome. I'm happy you're here too.
Yeah, I'm just here for just a friendly little chat, and that's it.
Well, we're watching cats, if you don't mind.
Oh, well, I've been watching birds all day. I have 2 bird feeders outside of my kitchen window. It is quite entertaining. I love them.
This one is Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. Hi, pretty girl.
That one is Starshine.
Oh, hi, Starshine. Nice to
He's a
meet
tiger kitty.
you. Yeah, I usually have bunnies in my backyard and deer. I don't see the deer or the bunnies yet because I have
The,
woods like in my back. So yeah,
the the bunnies around here have been nuts this year.
oh, they're so cute. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at this little burger. I don't know if you could see him. He just climbed all the way up there.
Oh, cute.
He just climbed the post.
He's having a good
Little,
old time.
little brat.
Oh,
he
but
waits.
this
He
was so
waits till I turn
funny.
the camera off.
Tonight, I was in the kitchen making dinner, and I looked at my one bird feeder. There was a baby squirrel swinging left to right on the feeder. It was so cute.
Oh, I swear the squirrels are nuts when it comes to bird feeders.
But just a little baby, his little bushy tail. Oh, it's just so cute.
I love squirrels. They're adorable. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't let you up at first. I didn't. Better safe than sorry when it comes to people I don't
No,
know.
no worries, no worries. I need to get my picture put on my avatar here. Then you
That's
would
probably why I didn't know. You know.
yeah. And then, Bud, let me tell you, the other night, I was looking out my laundry room window, and there was this baby chipmunk trying to eat. You know how the remnants from the bird feeders fall on the ground?
Hmm.
So he's trying to eat, and this little sparrow comes up to him. He took his baby claw and clawed the sparrow away. It was so darn cute.
Oh no, I love nature and animals and
I
wildlife.
do too. I do too. I love my
I
flowers.
I've
Hmm.
said this before. I wouldn't trade living in the country for anything. Not a city boy.
Oh, I'm not either. I mean, I grew up with animals. Like we owned a farm, but it was like 2 minutes down the street. I mean, we had all livestock: horses, cows, pigs, goats, rabbits, cats.
We've always had cats here. Always.
I was in 4-H for 8 years. I showed goats, steers, and pigs.
Oh wow, that's a good assortment of livestock.
Yeah, it was great.
What was your favorite?
Probably showing the steers.
Yeah. Were they big?
Oh yeah, because they always change up the breed. Certain years it was Herefords, and certain years it was Black Angus.
Ooh, beef cattle.
Yeah, yeah. I'll never forget with my Hereford. I came in third place. Oh, it was so close. I wasn't reserve champion, but of course, you know when they sell them, as soon as third place comes in, the price went skyrocketed down. So I
uh,
got tipped.
that stinks.
Yeah, but great experiences.
Yeah, at least you placed too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, good memories.
Yes, yes. I didn't do 4-H. We didn't have wildlife and stuff. Not when I was a kid. Didn't even really have cats when I was a kid, really. Just since we moved here.
Yeah, we got a couple kittens. They were at the house for a little while, and then my dad's like, "Nope, we're taking them down to the farm." Like I said, the farm was just down the street a little bit, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was a great experience.
Hello,
Great memories.
Carly.
I don't know what button to push to see people in the chat.
It should. Are you on a cell phone or a computer?
Yeah, cell phone. Hmm.
I'm on my phone too, and it just shows it automatically.
I know there's a button. I don't know if it's the three dots.
I don't know because I don't usually. Are you on StreamYard or are you on YouTube?
StreamYard.
I don't know because I usually use YouTube. So
Because
maybe see what the three dots do.
three dots. I don't know who's here. I missed Mary. I did see Mary here earlier.
Kirsty says messages. Oh, by the way, hello, Coconut. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Carly. I see everybody down there.
Not sure what to push.
Chrissy, I don't know, too, if you want to. If any of you guys want to come up, you're more than welcome to. My phone is dying on me, so somebody's going to have to pop up here and run this for me. My phone's at 19%.
Comment? Oh, I see it now. Comments. You still hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay, I see Tan.
Hello, Amanda.
Ellie, Sweet Brit, Coconut. I see Angie. Okay, nice. Yeah.
You're waiting for your storms, Carly. Yep, you'll get them.
Oh, we had a couple downpours today. It was pretty bad, and then it ended up clearing up.
Yeah, it's completely overcast here. It has been all day. Oh, hello, Chrissy.
Did someone forget to charge their phone?
No, I wasn't even expecting on coming live, honestly. So that's the reason. It's at 19% and falling. Yep, it's on its way, Carly.
Ooh, do you guys hear that? Someone's lighting off fireworks already.
I heard that. I did hear
hear
that. Yes. 1 a.m. and it's still 80 degrees, Carly. Good Lord.
Hey, bud, where's your phone charger? Just get your phone charger. And plug
My
it in.
phone charger is inside and I am outside.
Oh, okay.
So that's the issue.
I
I
got you.
wasn't planning on coming live at all tonight.
Well, I'm
So
glad you did, because I've always wanted to come. I've never been to one of your lives.
I'm glad I did too. Once I drop down, Chrissy will be in charge. So she's a fun chat.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of nice things about Chrissy. I've never talked to Chrissy, but I've seen a lot of nice comments.
Of course, all lovely stuff.
My girl, Lady Venom, loves you both. I've talked to her a few times, but her and I are good. I love Lady Venom. I love watching her lives when she's walking around town. She was in a
Yes.
mall, I think, today.
I missed her live today. I was in Tiffany's, well, Gertrude's live.
I've seen a little bit of that. I'm weird. I don't chat during the day, only the evening, but I'll, peek in and see what's going on with everybody. All the nice people.
Gertrude cracks me up. She's hilarious.
Oh, she's funny. And then the funny thing is, Tiff and I live close. I would love to meet up with her someday. We don't live that far.
I'd love to meet her too. She's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
People say so many nasty things about her, though. That I don't like that, because if you get to know her, she's a nice person.
Oh, I agree. Oh, I know. I see a lot of hate, and it makes me upset, and I just leave. I'm like, you know what? Why? Why are people like that? I
know.
I don't understand.
I don't either. And they're the same way with Lady Venom too, and it's I don't get it. I don't get it.
There's one person, I won't mention any names, but her name begins with a C.
Oh yes, you said enough. I know who you're talking about.
I think she's blocked me in the past, and I've blocked her. So yeah.
She lives in Canada too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, no reason to be like that.
No.
I mean, why?
And of all the people to Lady Venom, she's the nastiest one.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't stand well with me either, Carly.
And there's some other people I've heard mentioned. I don't even know them. I'm not going to mention their names, but somebody begins with an R and an
Oh,
L.
Don't say her
I don't
name.
even. I don't
I
know
would
these
love to
people.
say that name. We'll start some controversy, right?
I
Right.
mean, I don't know if they have me blocked or if they just go under a different screen name at Vegas.
That
I don't know them.
that person blocks everybody, not just you. They
Yes.
like to talk behind the block button, and if you say her name, she freaks out.
Yeah.
I'll
So
Yeah.
we
take
try
you to
not to.
court. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was happy to see you here because I knew it would be a nice chat. Everybody getting
Yes,
along and being friendly, and that's what I like.
you're always welcome here, Stella.
Well, I appreciate that. I never really see you live. I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw you live. I'm like, okay,
And
let
Well,
me say
that
hi.
if you're
Destiny was bitching in New York and is like, let's have a conversation about America and Brazil. And as far as I'm concerned, it didn't amount to much. She didn't have
Yeah,
much
I
to say.
saw that. I'm like, geez. I mean, oh, there's another one. I'm not going to say her name. I never had a problem with her, but her name begins with a Y. I'm not mentioning any names.
oh, got you. Yes.
Yep, we know who you're talking about there too.
And I feel bad. She's done some rotten stuff to you.
Yes, you know, I know exactly who you're talking about. She's my number one troll.
Yeah, like I said, I've talked to her in the past. It's been a while, but nope, I will not engage.
There's
No.
one or two people I like to troll, and she's one of them. Another one I like to get under his skin is Billy.
I've never chatted with him before. I
Oh
did see he
God,
was live earlier today.
he's a trip.
Yeah.
Carly, uh, we're in a totally different community that you've never been a part of. Oh my goodness, Carly. You know how chalked chat is on Discord, Carly? Picture that in this community and you get that general idea. Oh, there's a whole bunch of us that don't make any sense and we see each other every single day and half of us hate each other every single day and another half of us get along with each other every single day.
But I was gonna ask you, I've seen about people talking about Discord. What is that? Is that like an app or what is
Yes. Yep. It's an app. So yes, Carly, more or less. Yeah, it's an app. Uh, Carly Cole would fit in well with this community. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Cole would fit in well. Yeah, it was originally designed as a gaming app, but there's a whole different community on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
Carl,
people talk about it, but I guess I'm too old school. I don't know what it is. So
yeah. Oh, hello, Jan. Yeah, like Carly said, it's like Facebook but better. And I'm on Facebook, but like hardly ever use it. Like never
See,
use it.
I'm not on Facebook, Instagram. I just come to YouTube. So
I don't like Facebook.
no, I'm not on it.
I am actually going to have to drop down. Chrissy, my phone's at 15%. Are you
Okay.
good? Are you good running this?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
I'm not I'm not playing hooky. My phone's dead. I'll be listening and I'll be in side chat.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Well, go
hey, bud,
charge it.
thanks again for letting me on. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Stella. I'm going to drop down. Enjoy your conversation with Chrissy.
I will.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good night. Okay.
You
Take
too.
care.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye
Chrissy.
bye.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Batman face. How are you, Stella? Yes, he is, Tanja. He always does this too. He always sets me up for this. Little bugger.
Yep, Tan, me too. Old school.
So how are you, Stella?
You guys still hear me or not?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes, he does. A little stinker. I hear you, Stella. You still there? She must be having technical difficulties. Tanja, Tanja, did you want to come up? You're welcome to. Jan, you too. Yeah, she's having technical difficulties. It's okay, Stella. You're welcome to come back up. I know. I know, Tanja. Okay, that's fine. I'll run the panel. I'm good. Tanja, you're so bad. You're welcome. It was good. Okay, all right. I'll stay on for a few. Uh, stay on for a few. I went. I went for a little walk. Um, Probably about it. How was your day, Tanja? Or Tanya with the silent J. Sounds like fun. Yes. Silent J, yes. Hey, hey, Tassie Joe. You're welcome to come up. Oh, it's okay, Jan. There were so many people talking at once, so I was trying to find a spot to talk. Thank you for letting me on your panel, though. You're welcome to come up, Jan or Tassie Joe. Anyone's welcome to come up. I'll hold down the joint. Anyone's welcome to come up on the panel. Oh, yeah, Rusty. Yeah. See, this is how you run a panel, right? See how I'm running a panel and I don't have to dox anyone? I'm not threatening anyone. Yeah, this is how you run a panel. It's just really dead right now, but in general, I don't do the tactics that you do. I don't have to do that. Yeah, she's probably here watching. Hope she is. We can run a very successful panel, have peaceful conversations, and not have to yell or threaten anyone or dox anyone. Elevator. I didn't ban you. You'll have to talk to Bud about that. Hello. Hey, Tessa. You're welcome to come up. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Chilla.
Been a while since I've been around here. I hardly ever see him live anymore.
Yeah.
Usually he's up at weird hours, and I'm a late goer, so by the time I pop in, it's usually already over, or I'll see it so late I just don't catch much anything, or I miss it.
Yeah, well, apparently he was having a discussion with Destiny about America, and it turned into a panel.
Is that how this started?
Yeah, he was having a little discussion with Destiny. You know how she is.
Yeah, and I've talked with her in the past. She used to pop in now and then, and she'll go into political stuff or religious stuff. She gets pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I see her around, but she's kind of tough to talk to. So what's going on with you?
Nothing much.
Where's Bud at?
He had to drop down. His phone was low. Well,
Oh, low battery.
Yeah.
So he lets you run shop here.
Yes, he does. Little bugger. Little stinker. Well, no, he didn't actually plan on going live, but then the thing with Destiny, you know how she is with America, so you gotta set her straight. Because she likes to bash our country.
Yeah, I've seen her do that. I've
Mhm.
seen her be pro things, but against a lot of stuff.
Now, I mean, it's fine having a discussion with someone. It's just she never shuts up, and she's always yapping, and she doesn't give you a chance to talk.
Oh, believe me, I know. I've had plenty of run-ins with that.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah,
go on and on. She's out of her mind from what I've told, and usually she's
yeah.
drunk most of the time.
Yes.
Tessa, I'm not here for you. There's just no escaping you. Bud coming back when his phone charges?
He should be, yeah. Little stinker.
Does he not have how is he running the panel if he's on a phone?
Through StreamYard. He just goes into
Oh, yeah.
StreamYard.
No. You can go in through that directly. I'm just used to doing it on my phone, like mobile, and they don't allow like panels or anything on that.
Oh. Well, I know if you use the app, I know if you press the plus button, you can go through YouTube, but
On mobile devices, that's usually what I do, but I
Mhm.
just hit that, but they don't allow any kind of panel, which I think is stupid. I think YouTube being the service it is, and the amount of money they make, they should at least allow you to have like 2 or 3 people up.
Mhm.
They have no function for it, and they make you buy these third-party services for it, which I don't really agree with them on that. I mean, if you're mass hosting a panel, like I can see where you're going to charge for the additional resources and all that.
Oh. Mary was just backstage, but then she disappeared.
Mary Burney.
Yep.
I've not talked to her in a long time. She used to come my way every now and then, but
Mhm.
we kind of went our separate ways. She does her own streams, but I don't give her any problems, but I'm not really involved there.
Mhm.
She needs to teach me how to cook some new dishes. I need to learn how to fix some new things.
Yeah.
I know that's always been her thing, doing the cooking streams.
Well, my cousin, she watches those cooking shows, and she makes some really, really good dishes.
I'm always up for trying new stuff, but I mean, I perfected the things I cook, but I don't exactly have a long list of recipes.
Yeah.
20 years of the same shit. I need something new.
Mhm. Watching those cooking shows actually kind of inspires you. It gives you ideas, and it shows you different things to try and how to cook.
Every once in a while, I'll go watch some stuff like that, but usually I'll just type in something I'm looking for, and then
Mhm. Yeah.
I like to experiment. That's the thing. I prefer to just look up like I'll go through like a recipe, like a text thing, not like a video, and see what I like. I'll see what sounds good, and I'm pretty good at knowing. Like I aim for my own taste and what I'm into. When I see something where the ingredients fit my palate, I can kind of use that as a template and work from there. But I
Mhm.
like to experiment and customize it. And part of the thing of that is you're going to screw it up several times. You got to do a test run with that stuff, and you're always going to have the batch that's just no good.
Mhm.
Eventually, you get it
Yeah.
right. I just don't like to mess it up so bad that it's unedible, but I've done that a few times. Oh, Tessa showed me some good ones
Mhm.
like a year or so ago. She knew some good stuff, some good Southern cooking. Not the healthiest food, which is one reason I would lean away from stuff like that, but it was damn good. I fixed that hamburger casserole a few times, but then I've not done it since. I had it, it was really good, but I don't know, it was just too much for me. It was a bit hard to make in smaller portions and wasn't exactly the healthiest thing to make, and that's one thing I don't like about it. Kind of like meatloaf. That's one reason I avoid that. It's just too greasy. I'm unrestricted in what I'll eat, but I tend to aim for something that's just at least more on the healthy side.
Or there's hot dog casserole. Not like that.
I've heard people anything hot dog just instantly turns me off of that. Like
Oh.
I can go for a good hot dog, like even like a corn dog with just mustard, or like a chili dog or something like that. But in anything, I mean, I've seen like hot dog spaghetti, hot dog casserole, hot dog this and that. I just can't. It just doesn't. It's not good to me. It's like I've had stuff like that before, but for some reason, a hot dog just does not fit my taste and stuff like that.
Oh. Well,
To me, it's like putting nacho cheese on an ice cream cone. I just can't do it. It's too out
okay.
there.
Well, I get it. Well, it's basically like hot dogs, beans, peppers, and pineapples. It's pretty good. Hey, wifey.
It is ooh. Like nacho cheese with ice cream, that wouldn't be good. But I've seen weirder things. Like pepperoni on a birthday cake. That's one thing I could never stand is like that. I knew a lot of people growing up who would eat that Mexican candy, which is like a sweet and like spicy. I think it's like some kind of chili powder or something, like Mexican spice. It's got a really strong, like spicy, like almost chili style flavor, but it's got the sweet underneath it. And I don't know how anybody could eat those. I don't remember what it was called. I think everybody just kind of called it Mexican candy.
My cousin the other night, she made corn and then she put mayonnaise. Now, it might sound weird, but it actually turned out good. She cooked it
Corn and
in a
mayonnaise,
pan.
that's experimental to me. I could try
Yeah.
that, but I'm kind of leaning against like I don't think I'd like that. But
Yeah.
I've tried weirder and found out it actually is good.
hmm
Like I can be kind of weird about stuff like that. Corn's one of those things, you know, I just kind of like the classic corn on the cob with some salt, a little bit of butter. Like I'm one of those people when it comes to mashed potatoes, I don't like gravy on it. I like a
Oh,
scoop.
really?
I like a scoop of sour cream and a butt ton of chives. It cannot have enough chives.
Hmm.
Like load it with green onion as much as possible. 2 or 3 bundles of it would not be enough. And a generous scoop of sour cream and some salt. I like a little bit of salt mixed in with it. And I was always the odd one out. It's like we're doing mashed potatoes and gravy. Like I'm bringing like why are you bringing like a bundle of green onions and sour cream? It's like because I want it for the mashed potatoes. It's like a baked potato, but mashed potatoes. That's what I love about it. Oh yeah, some cheddar cheese too would go good in that. A little bit of cheese on it. I'm all for like a loaded baked potato thing. Those are always good.
Yeah, there was this restaurant here, Lone Star, and they did baked potato and like cinnamon on it. I think it was pretty good. Oh, cinnamon and sour cream.
That could be good. I mean, cinnamon is underestimated. You'd be surprised what it goes in. I when I do chili, I always put a pinch of cinnamon in it.
hmm
It blends very well with it. It adds the right amount of sugar. And it's also got like cinnamon itself is more on the spicy side. It's got a really strong flavor. If you blend it right, it goes good in a wide variety of things. Even like enchilada sauce may have cinnamon in it. I think often like some of the flatbreads and stuff they use in Mexican cooking, I have always detected like a hint of cinnamon in some of that stuff, or even the hard shells, which all also blends well in it. I don't know if it's maybe I'm just tasting something that's not there, but I swear some places are actually adding that into it. Like very, very light hint to it, and it does blend well. Oh no, Tanja, I can go for like gravy and mashed potatoes, definitely. But for the most part, I like to customize it. Like I said, some sour cream and green onion, and I love a ton of green onion, especially on a baked potato. It cannot have enough. I use green onion in a lot of things in place of regular onion, or sometimes I'll do a blend of both. I just prefer the green onion. I like the flavor to it. And it's cheap and easy to dice up. That's one thing I love about it. It's you get a big bundle of it for practically nothing, like $1, and it's really easy. You just take the meat shears and you can dice it up, no trouble. A regular onion's more of a pain. I could be, Angie. I'm not sure what it's called. I just knew when I was growing up, a lot of kids would buy it and eat it. Sometimes they had those lollipops, and I didn't like them. Like everyone I was around would eat the regular ones, like the Tootsie Pops, the green apple ones with the caramel, and they'd always have those too. Everyone could go for those. And I don't know what it was about it. It was the sweet and spicy blend was too much for me. And for some reason, I swear there were some of them that had like the worm in it or something like that. They had like a little worm in the hard candy, kind of like in the tequila bottle. I used to see those lollipops like that have the worm in it. Derek, what are you going to eat the worm? A few of them would. They'd munch it up, and that when it got to the end of it, like, ugh. It probably is. It's probably tamarindo, if I'm saying that right. Let me look it up. I'll see what it is. That's not it. What I'm seeing is like a nut or some kind of fruit. Not sure what that is, unless that's what it's made of, what they put in the candy. I just remember it being called Mexican candy.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I search Mexican candy, it comes right up, but may not be the same stuff. I often see it in like a section, and they'll have like lollipops and other stuff, but it's like one of the ones that has like that some kind of spice in it, some kind of chili powder. What exactly, I don't know. It's sweet and spicy. The lollipops I'm seeing are like I've seen some of those before. There's one they used to sell in the candy shop. They had some like that. There was one that had like the big worm in it. It was like a clear, hard candy. You'd see the worm in it. Like, I can't eat that. There's no way I could eat that. I was never sure what the point of that is, other than it's just for like show and like I don't think it'd hurt you, but as long as it's preserved properly, it was clean when it goes into it, it'll pretty much be preserved within the sugar casing. So what's been going on lately around here?
Nothing much. Well, the same old fighting.
Yeah, I know it tends to go everywhere anybody goes. You never get away from it. I've been having my fair share of crap lately, and I don't know, my brain's been becoming unhinged. But I don't go around and take it out on anybody else, but there's a lot of places I just can't go without things following me. You know how it goes. Same day, different shit. I think Vader knows what I'm talking about, the Mexican candy. I think he's probably heard that before. He knows exactly the stuff I'm talking about. I've seen it on the store shelves before. I see it about everywhere. They usually have a little section of it. I don't think I've actually tried it since I was in elementary school. Next time I see some, I may buy one of those lollipops just for fun.
Oh, a good debate question. Pineapple on pizza.
You know, for years I did not like pineapple on pizza until I started giving it a try. And it happened by accident one day. It's like my dad was always like that. He'll go for the Canadian bacon and pineapple, which is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a popular pizza combination, but it's like I couldn't eat it. You do the half of it, I wouldn't touch the pizza because I didn't want the flavor bleeding over. And then one day I got hungry enough and I'm like, screw it. You know, I'm going to eat it anyway. And I get that little nibble on the end that has like a little bit of that pineapple and Canadian bacon. And you know what? This actually isn't half bad. So I ended up having a couple slices of that. And I say, you know what? I wish I had tried this sooner. Every once in a while, I think something's really, really bad that I'm not going to like it. But then one day by accident, I have a really picky taste and I get very stubborn. Like if I decide I don't want to, like it's not going to fit, I just won't eat it. It's like I can't. Vader doesn't like, oh, no, that's not Vader. That's Scotland. That's him. I'm reading the wrong one. I don't know. My eyesight's been getting worse these last few years. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, but I'm having a harder time reading print on screens. Like I have no trouble seeing it all. I can see just fine. It's just the letters, the fine print. I'm having a hard time reading stuff. I did throughout my life. I did kind of need reading glasses, but I don't know where they went. I lost them about 20 years ago. Managed fine without it, so.
I always wanted to do the little debate about pineapple on pizza because everyone has different opinions about it.
Well, in my experience, I would say if you haven't tried it, just give it one bite and see. It's not the best, and in all honesty, there's 1,001 other toppings I'll go for over that. And one thing I hate is now do a poll about what do you prefer, salami or pepperoni on pizza? Everyone I know will not eat salami on it. It's practically the same thing. It's almost the same. It's just the salami has a different flavor to it. The process of making it and curing it's a little different, and the spice and what they put into it, it got a different flavor, but it is good. I prefer it. I prefer it over pepperoni. Yeah, it is. It's a different texture and flavoring. The salami tends to be a bit bigger too, which I also like. The pepperoni has a little bit more of a spicy, almost like Mexican style flavor. The salami has more of a sausage style flavor to it. That's one thing I like about it. I just prefer it on pizza over that. And I can't find places that have it. Everywhere I go, Domino's used to have it. Then they took it off the menu. I have a hard time finding anywhere that will offer that as a topping because I think it's just not all that popular. Oh, on sandwiches, yeah. Like an Italian sub, something like that. I like some slices of pepperoni and salami. They go perfect together. I can even go for like a slice of salami and bologna too. That's good. I've done that before too.
Or salami and ham. What's the wonder what the difference is?
Salami goes good with ham. If you like ham or even turkey too, it goes good with.
Mm-hmm.
The flavors blend good. They complement each other. They go very well together. But I'm just not a ham guy. Like, I'll eat it on sandwiches, but I like it blended with something else, like a turkey and ham, something like that, but not just straight ham. I could for like the right sub, if it was like a more Italian style one with like a salami and pepperoni stacked with it, I could go for that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and grab a drink.
Okay. Oh, Scotland, are you? I should probably mute him because I could hear him in the background. No one wants to hear that. Keep it real. Okay.
They won't come on.
Tanja, yeah. Or Tanya. Some people like onions and like peppers and bacon on their pizza, ham, pepperoni, salami. I think only one person answered pepperoni or pineapple on pizza. I thought it was very popular.
It is. The pineapple and Canadian bacon is a popular pizza combination.
Mm-hmm.
But not everyone likes it. Like I said, my dad loves it. That's almost exclusively what he'll get. But everyone else just don't like it. So when he would do that, they do like the half and half thing. So everyone would kind of get mad at it. It was like, if we get half of it, that nobody else is going to eat it, so you get half the pizza to yourself.
Oh yeah.
Everyone get mad about that. Like, it's not fair. Like, if there were 2 or 3 people who wanted that on it, it'd be fair. I had that for my birthday. I went up to Bacali's, which is a very popular place. Like, it only exists here. It's like a more ma and pa style place that I think in the orchards and fields around the area, they grow all their own stuff. All their ingredients are homemade. It's very popular, very good. I love the pizza there. So I got my favorite. the mushroom and salami. Oh, and fresh tomato. I like it like that. That's one thing I love about that place. They'll put the whole slice of, like, they'll slice fresh tomato and you can get it cooked or uncooked. If you never had that, it's perfect. I hate places that do the like diced canned stuffed on it. That's just garbage. I can't stand that. I like the tomato fresh. Sometimes I like it cooked, but I don't. For the most part, I just like a nice fresh slice of ripe tomato on it. That's one thing I love about that place. I was Bud watching the game.
Yeah, it probably is.
Well, don't leave me up here. I
He's
can't
watching
keep this place
something.
alive on my own. I'm not a streamer. I'm just not good at it. I'm just more about casual talks, friendly conversation. You know, I just like to hang out and have fun. I get tired of all the crap, the fighting. Man, it's all everybody wants. I get tired of the slander. Everybody is just trying to demonize me and they go after me. They've been doing that for years, and it's kind of turned me into a bad person because I've had to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't process a lot of that stuff too well. I just get tired of hearing it. You know, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a liar. I'm actually one of the most honest people you ever meet. Getting the truth out of me is as simple as asking me what the truth is.
Mm-hmm.
Just approach me as a nice person, and I will happily drop all the BS and just give a straightforward, honest answer, even if it's something I don't want to be heard. I'm more than willing to face the truth on matters like that and just tell it for what it is. But you have to approach me as a nice, respectful, and peaceful person who's not out to gather dirt or any malicious trolling or stuff like that. It's not something I'll give to just anybody. You have to earn it. It's just in the course of dealing with a lot of angry, malicious people. Yeah, I'm not going to be serious with it. That's when I'm going to be a BSer. I just like to think people would catch on to that by now and understand that I don't know what you'd call it. It's just a front I put up because I don't want to deal with a lot of this crap.
Mm-hmm.
I process things weirdly. I don't always handle things well. I'd always kind of wished I could get a decent stream going, but past attempts, like I said, everybody just wants the fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know
gets
what it
tiring
is.
after a while.
I don't know what it is appealing about that. I mean, every once in a while, I can dive into the chaos a little bit. And I understand when you have a personal issue with somebody going up and getting in between it, when you have a reason you need to defend yourself, that's understandable. But to just do it day in and day out to no actual end, like it's some kind of entertainment to fight, that's not fun to me. I don't know how it's fun to anybody. Does it sound like fun to you?
Nope. It gets tiring after a while.
It does. You tolerate it. You try to stay out of it, but it does. It starts to sort of erode you a little bit and get under your skin. And it makes it hard to maintain a peaceful state of mind to stay between it all. That's why I've been going through just a bad emotional state, and it's yanking me out of my state of neutrality, in which I don't like that. That's not a good thing for me. I forced myself in that mindset of being neutral, and have remained that way for a very long time. But it's for the best that it remained that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all have our psychological defense mechanisms and how we evolve and present ourselves, and we come up with our own techniques and methods to process things in a reasonable way. Some don't. Some get openly mean, and I guess over time they just get used to it. It becomes something fun to them. I think there's probably a whole psychological field there. I think people become numb to stuff, and in a way that's almost a defense mechanism, is they learn to enjoy the bad things to cover up the fact that it's going to hurt them. It's either they learn to enjoy the pain or the suffering never ends, if you kind of get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good state of mind to be in. It's not healthy at all. I mean, pain, physical or emotional, it exists for a reason. It tells us that we're not in the state of mind we need to be in. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to feel bad to wake you up and motivate you to get out of that. That's one thing I've seen about the internet is people, they just spiral deeper and deeper into this hostility and aggression. It just becomes a normal way of life for them.
Yeah, some people take YouTube too seriously. People that dox and say they're going to threaten someone or go after their family or go after people.
Yeah, that's what happens to me. I'm going after my mother, my nephews, everything else. It's sickening to me. It's sickening that anybody would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can understand going after you directly if you're asking for it. I mean, if you dox
Mm-hmm.
somebody, as far as I'm concerned, if they turn around, dox you directly back, you were asking for it. You got what you deserved. But I'm not going to be the first one to do that crap. It's just not right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But to go as far as to drag relatives, especially like, elderly people or
Mm-hmm.
innocent children into
Mm-hmm.
the matter, that's just to me, it's very just disgusting, depraved, and sickening. It's the sign of a very demented and warped person who has just no give a damn, no remorse, no empathy.
The evil of YouTube, Rusty
It
and
is. It
Acid.
is evil.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say it. Rusty and Acid.
Even
Number
if
one.
somebody docks me, my first thought is before I punch back and do this to them, who am I going to hurt in the process? I'm gonna look at the situation and put myself in their shoes. Like, how much damage is this gonna do? If it's gonna hurt their family or relatives or loved ones, it ain't worth it to me. It ain't worth sinking
No,
to
it's
their
not.
level. And even if you're not directly responsible for going that far, there are people who will take that information and go that far, which makes it even more wrong. You should think ahead on stuff like that. Like, what is the aftermath? What is the extent of the damage you're going to do here?
Exactly, because you take it offline and you go after that person, you could really harm that person, and then it's not make believe anymore. It's off of YouTube. It's real life. Don't take it that far.
It's not. And in the course of things, I've
Yeah.
had very bad things happen to me in my real life and that have affected me here in the real world. And it gets to be very frustrating to deal with. When it goes as far to impact my family members, innocent children and neighbors and stuff like that, these are people who aren't involved in anything, who've done nothing wrong to anybody.
Mm-hmm. If you have a problem with someone, go to the person directly. Don't attack the person's family or contact them on Facebook or contact
It would make
their
more
work
sense to
job.
do that. Like just face them one-on-one, hash it out, even if it turns into some big screaming session. At least it's
Mm-hmm.
you versus them. Nobody's getting hurt. You're both making fools out of yourselves. Get it out of your systems. And I'm not innocent in the matter either. I mean, I've done my fair share of bad stuff. But that's one thing that separates me from other people is at least I can go to bed at night and get that sickening feeling in my gut like I really screwed up. Like I'm a piece of garbage. Like I will kick my own ass spiritually and emotionally over this stuff because I'm looking at myself and saying this, I don't know who you are.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of people have hit the point where they're so, that's one thing I noticed early on is like I would go through, I got sucked into the internet and doing all this. And it's like it gets easier every time. And I eventually I caught on to that it's becoming easier. I'm feeling less emotion towards it. And that's where I started to really wake up towards it. Like I don't know myself anymore. And that was it went from a point of feeling that just sick empathy to feeling like afraid, like I'm losing myself, like this isn't me. I'm something different. I'm not who I should be. It's like
Hmm.
something is
Yeah.
just taking you over. You don't recognize yourself anymore, and that can become terrifying.
And you get caught in the drama. You get caught in the crossfire of it.
Oh yeah, I've been there plenty of times. And if people just understood me, if like you said, you can approach me and just be reasonable. If I've done something wrong, I'll let you beat me down. I'll admit to what I did. I'll do what I can to make it up. I'll be respectful and I'll apologize. But if people get hostile towards me or just want to beat me up or just like I said, they just want to torture you a little bit out of their own personal grievances. I don't like that. I feel that goes too far.
Hmm.
I think that's what breeds a lot of this extended hostility between people is they just won't let it go. It becomes a sort of forever war, like a never-ending battle, and just don't stop. It's like Valhalla to a bunch of them. They just wake up, go right back out there into the battlefield, and continue till they're slain, and then they wake up the next morning and rinse and repeat
Hmm.
for all eternity. I can't imagine. That doesn't sound like heaven to me. It sounds like hell.
Yeah, people that take YouTube seriously like that should not be online.
Oh no, they shouldn't. I think there's some people out there who really should have some kind of intervention, and there is such a thing in which the court can determine that social media or internet is unhealthy for you and that
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
has a impact on your psychological state that is not for the better and makes you a threat to yourself or others. And I think there are
Hmm.
some people around that they should enforce that it should be a crime for them to be online. They can do that if they determine that it's is genuinely bad for your psychological state.
Exactly, because it turns you into a monster because you're going after people, you're calling people's families and people's works and all that.
Yeah, I've been victim of all that. And I've seen it happen to so many others, and I just don't like it.
It needs to
I've been
stop.
accused of stuff like that. I've never done that. Like, I'd never go that far.
Hmm.
I mean, I admit every now and then I may call a number out of pure curiosity, but anytime anybody has ever answered the phone, I'm usually just very respectful. I don't rip into them. It's just more of a curious call, like, is this real? But I'll just approach them as friends and talk. And it's usually, I don't call twice. Like, it's one of those things where I'll do, like, you ever want to talk as friends? If not, I'm never going to bother you again. But I do get curious about stuff, and every once in a while I may call.
Hmm.
But I don't go out of my way to harass people. I'm not going to sit there and make 10 million numbers or go after your family or work or stuff like that or try to impact your life in any way.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It just
It's not a crime to just talk. If somebody doesn't want to talk,
Yeah.
then respect that, leave them alone. That's the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I admit it's like a little bit creepy to go that far, even if it is just out of innocent curiosity, just to see if it's real or just have a real conversation with them and see what kind of person they are. But and I understand where some people think that or see it that way, but no, it goes into that realm when you won't leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Acid Trip. He's a creep. He won't ever leave anybody alone.
No, Acid and Rusty, the two number one evils of YouTube. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh yeah, they're a
They
piece.
take it too far.
I just don't know how people can live like that. It's like I don't know. It's just like they're being. It's like the hatred and hostility they have in their hearts has become the just driving essence of their life force. It's what's keeping them alive. Without that, they would just shrivel up and die. They're definitely lost souls. And then have some.
I guess they feel, they have a score to settle with people, so they're going to go after them and after their family just to show them, you know.
Oh, a lot of people are like that. They're vengeful,
Yeah,
vindictive, an eye for an eye. They need to get even. But the problem is there is no even. It just keeps going.
exactly. It goes too far.
It's like you throw a punch, they throw a punch, you throw a punch, they throw a punch, and it ends when somebody dies. That's going too
Yeah,
far. That's way too far. You can't live the rest of your existence just getting back up till you drop from this hatred.
exactly, because then you go after the person in real life and the person, like I said, could get injured or worse, you know. That's taking it too far, to the extreme. It's only YouTube. It's only online.
Oh, it does happen. There are some crazy people out there that will go
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as to physically harm somebody. But you can also do damage to people just through here.
Mhm.
That's one thing I didn't like about what was done to me, and I found it very heartless and depraved. And that's one thing I've often thought about. Like, you never know what kind of mindset somebody's in, what emotional state, or what's really behind the screen. And for years, I used to think about that. I used to say all these hateful, horrible things, and then I'd stop and think, like, what if this person's depressed? What are they going through? What are they feeling? What if I went too far? What if
Exactly.
something happens to them as a result of my words?
Mhm. Yeah. You never really know what someone's going through. So if you bully someone, they could be going through a rough time in their life.
No,
You
it
know.
does happen.
Yeah. Mhm.
There is such a thing as what's known as like a depraved heart murder, in which you indirectly influence somebody's decisions, or you do something that causes a death to happen, and even though you
Mhm.
didn't do it
Yeah.
directly, you brought it about. It wouldn't have happened if you hadn't done what you did.
Mhm.
whether it be bullying somebody until they do something to hurt themselves, or
Mhm.
as simple as driving a car really fast, thinking it's funny when somebody's like stressing out and begging you to stop, and then they have a heart attack and die. I mean, there's numerous
Mhm.
circumstances in which something like that could happen, but it's known as like depraved heart murder, or like a depraved indifference murder, and it's very hard to
Mhm.
prove in a courtroom.
Yeah.
And it's sickening to think how many people actually get away with that.
Yeah. A person being bullied where they're driven to, off themselves because they couldn't take it
It
anymore.
does happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
And I
And
think
the
it's very
person being
sickening that
bullied.
people could be so heartless is they don't recognize the pain and suffering that this person is going through. They don't see it. They think it's
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't know what everyone's going through. In real life, everyone could be going through a hard time, and you're bullying them, and it's making it worse.
I used to see some of that go on when I was in schools, but I would bully a bully. If I saw a bully, you were going to be my target every time. I did not
Oh
like that
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. It reminds me of that scene from A Christmas Story with Ralphie.
I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah, he beat the bully up. Scott Farkas. He beat the bully up.
That's exactly how you deal with them.
Yeah, exactly.
I learned that by about third grade. They're not going to stop. You just have to stand up to them, corner them one day, and give them a dish of their own medicine, and they'll look at you. They'll be thinking it, but
Mhm.
they won't fuck with you twice.
And it was ironic because Ralphie is this small little kid, and the bully was big and tall, and he still got beat up. Yeah, it was funny.
They're usually weak-minded and rely on stuff like that. They're a bully really isn't that hard to deal with.
Yeah.
They're just
Yep.
intimidating. When you get past that,
Mhm.
you realize how weak they actually are. Very cowardly.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's one of those movies I can only watch on Christmas, though. Plays every
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. 24 hours.
Oh yeah, they always play the Christmas classics.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, what was that one? I can't remember what the name of it was, but it used to play all the time. It was like the more clay doll style animation of like the life of Saint Nicholas, all the way to like the Santa Claus and Rudolph, the Abominable Snowman. That thing. I forget what that was called. It's a classic. I can't remember the name of it. They used to play that all the time, but I think they took a lot of it out because a lot of it ended up being considered like politically incorrect. I hate when they
Oh.
do that.
Oh.
Can't for the life of me to remember the name of it.
Mr. Scrooge? I don't know.
Having a quick few chips and salsa for dinner. I don't have much to eat.
Oh,
Well, I'm just kind of conserving food. So I'm just kind of snacking a little bit, not eating much for dinner so that I don't have to buy much in the last week.
oh,
I don't have a lot of money to spend, so I got to scrounge by for at least a week, a month.
oh. Okay. As long as, long as you have food.
As someone needed $150 for a new pair of shoes, so being the selfless man that I am, I don't get to eat for a week. So where's Bud at? Does he ever come back up anymore? Or is he just kind of leaving it on autopilot? But it ain't my panel, so I don't like to sit up here and rant too much or just run the show. I'm just kind of used to the owner taking the driving wheel. I'm usually not that talkative or open, and so I can have a hard time coming out with stuff. But I'm way different. I'm way different. If you were talking to me in private, it's like I tend to be more of an open book. But I get stage fright. That's what it is. I get stage fright.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because you need to know what to say on a live panel.
Well, yeah, even the other night when I was on Vader's, like I didn't even realize he ended the stream, and I'm sitting there being a wallflower, as they put it. But the moment I realized I'm backstage, I'm sitting there. I wouldn't shut up.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't anything like aggressive or a fight or anything like that, but it just like suddenly become more opinionated and talk. But when I'm up in certain places like this publicly, I do. It's not that I'm hiding anything or trying to kiss ass or take this side or that side. It's just that I do. I get stage fright. It's just something about all eyes being on you. I'm one of those people, like, I just can't do that. I have a hard time with it. So I just kind of throw myself out there and be more open about it.
Yeah, I was like that in school. Every time, there was a book report, I dreaded that.
Oh,
Going
I
in
was
front of the
the same way.
class.
I couldn't do any of the performance stuff or talking stuff. Like I don't have that personality. Like I
Yeah.
cannot get up there on the podium and do that stuff. I'm like a deer in the headlights. But if you get me into a more comfortable private setting, like one-on-one, then it's fine. Like I'm really open and talkative about things. And over the years, I've become more comfortable here, more open than I used to be. Who? Me? I do have a stream, but I don't. Nobody ever comes by it. I always extend the invite, but I'm not in my personal space. I'm not up for drama. I'll tell you that now. I'm not up. I've dealt with that in the past. Don't want to deal with the big panel fights and explosive episodes like I used to. I couldn't stand it then, and I can barely stand it now other places. I just like a more quiet, comfortable atmosphere where I can do my own thing. And I do have my fits in episodes where I go berserk, but I limit that to my own zone, and I'm not going to drag that crap anywhere else.
Yep.
My philosophy when it comes to streaming is probably more on bar with like what Dougie Duds is, where he's about just like each their own, that kind of thing. So I don't take it personally if one place is a free for all versus another that's more calm and quiet or anything in between. If you have a problem with it, don't go there. It's that simple.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's forcing you to go in there and listen to anything. If you're in there throwing punches, it's all on you. So I'm kind of more like him in that sense, where I agree to like each their own and just respect every place's wishes and their view and how they want to run ship, and don't leave the baggage at the door. That's the way I put it. If they want to run a free for all battleground, then that's all fair game. That's what they're for. If they don't, then have the ability to stay out of there or just drop the baggage at the door. I think he kind of gets an unfair image and all that because they think that he's taking sides or something like that. But he's not. Like I said, he's just anti-conflict, anti-drama. But I had a few good talks with him about that stuff, and I kind of in the course of it realized that we do have a very similar philosophy on how to run stuff.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Doug is very peaceful. Like he doesn't allow any drama on his streams. Like mainly just he doesn't allow any drama or like political talk. Just to
Yeah, I have no trouble there. I mean, I would pop in there every now and then.
yeah. Doug is cool. I like him.
I kind of laughed. He gave me the rundown on that, like no throwing punches in here. Like I was already aware of that and the rules and everything, so I had no trouble there, none at all.
Mm-hmm.
I can only read the backstage chat. We'll see how well you can only see what the channel owner has back there. That gets to be a bit annoying at times. Like when you go to the panels, the chat is basically based off their block list. Unless you go to the public side of it, that it'll be yours.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like to leave two tabs up And I got one that's enough. I already have too many tabs up. I think that becomes another irritating factor for some people, and like a trigger for them as they come in and they start seeing that people they don't want to see, and then that kind of riles up trouble on the panel.
Yeah. Not everyone's gonna like everyone, unfortunately. What's the weather like there?
Oh, here it's not as hot as I was expecting. It's a more mild year. We had a bit of a heat wave, and I hate the humidity. That's what I hate above all else. I hate when it is blistering hot and humid. I can't stand that. It just makes me miserable. So it was like that for a while, but it's kind of evened out to a bit more. It's hot, but more mild. It's not all that hot. So I recently turned the AC on. So I'm being able to go like most of the day until the evening without it, and then run it for a few hours just to vent the room and cool it down. I don't like to run it unless I have to, because it uses a lot of electricity, and to avoid blackouts, they'll often advise against it, like conserve energy. So I do, but I'm not doing it because of that environmental shit. I just do it because it saves me money on the bill. People think I don't pay rent or anything, but I do. I do pay for the utilities and all that. I'm not just giving a free ride here. If I use more, I pay more. So that's my motivation to use less. We used to, no, it's one thing I hate about the humidity. It reminds me when we used to live in Missouri. It was like that there. The summers were always just freaking hot and humid, and I couldn't stand it. I hated it. It wasn't so bad being at the lake where you can cool off, but man, I just couldn't stand it. It'll stay wet all day. What do you mean, what do I have, nick of time? I wasn't sure what you were referring to there. I like the Caesar dressing is my favorite. On anything, I usually go with that. Like, even if it's not a Caesar salad, I like the Caesar dressing. Even if it's like a Cobb salad or something like that, always the Caesar. Every once in a while, maybe some blue cheese. And on a rare occasion, I'll go for just straight ranch. Or not, yeah, ranch, but also Italian. But not too often. Not too often am I in the mood for Italian or ranch. On sandwiches, I am. On a sandwich, I don't mind some ranch, like in places like mustard and mayo. Just slap some ranch on there instead. That goes good.
I think a nice salad is like healthy.
It is until you go piling on the cheese and dressing, and that's what most people do. That's why I avoid salad, because I'm one of those where I just have to load it with that, and it's like, no, that ruins the healthiness of it. Salad by itself is like eating grass clippings to me. It's just like I can't stand it. I cannot stand Thousand Islands. It is like one of the most disgusting dressings I've ever had, with the one exception, and I don't know why. The Carl's Jr. like famous star or superstar, they put Thousand Island as the dressing they put on that, and for some weird reason, I love that fucking burger. It's the one and only thing I will eat Thousand Island on is a Carl's Jr. superstar or famous star. Why, I don't know. I just don't like I don't like relish. I don't like the flavor of it, but for some reason I can stand it on that burger. Anything else I can't eat it in. That's one thing I never liked about it. Like if they put too much relish on it, I can't stand it. But it's like the one thing I will eat that on. I can't stand honey mustard either. There's nothing I will eat that on. I've heard Reuben sandwiches, but I've never had one. That's probably why, because of Thousand Island dressing. If I saw that on anything, I wouldn't buy it. Except for that one burger. I don't know what it is about it. I don't even eat Carl's Jr. anymore. They're not what they used to be. They're not as good as they used to be. Big Mac special sauce. I never go for the Big Mac. I'm not sure what's on that. I never do the Big Mac. McDonald's, I'm a quarter pounder and cheese guy. I go for that. Or just the classic cheeseburger with like I think they put like I hardly ever eat at McDonald's. I think they put like a decent amount of ketchup and like a tiny bit of mustard. And it's just the patty and cheese. I think that's it. And then the really finely diced onion. I think the quarter pounder with cheese is exactly the same. It just has the bigger slices of onion and more meat in a bigger bun. If I get I like the quarter pounder with the bacon. Like I 2 patties and bacon is too much for me. But just like the quarter pounder with the bacon, that's good enough for me. I like it like that. If I do a double, I'm going to have to skip the bacon, and that's just going to throw it off for me. I may be chubby, but I really don't eat all that much. That's kind of the weird part. I always get accused of that, of like eating junk food all the time. But in all honesty, I really don't eat that much. I eat once a day. I just have a typically unrestricted diet. I usually aim for reasonably healthy. If I feel something's like just ridiculously unhealthy, like it's just loaded with ridiculous amounts of like cheese and greasy stuff, I can't go for that. That's too much for me. Because the more fast food style stuff like that's like piled with meat and cheese is too big. I can't eat it all. Like I don't even have that big of a stomach, to be honest. I mean, half the time I'll finish like half a meal, and then maybe I'll have it for lunch the next day, or depending on how hungry I am, I may finish the rest of it off later. Most of my problem with weight is that I just don't go out and do enough. Like I'm too inactive. So what I'm consuming, I'm storing. And when you add into drinking like beer or anything like that, and I have cut dramatically back on my alcohol consumption, which has helped me out quite a bit. When I got involved with a certain someone, I took the time to settle down and I stopped drinking for months entirely. I quit cold turkey. And I went through one hell of a withdrawal with that. Oh man, I can tell you like that. There were nights I was sitting there and like the back of my neck was knotted up. My head was hurting. I feel like hell. And I just quit cold turkey with it until everything leveled out. And then I ended up through stress going back to it a little bit. But now I pretty much narrowed it down to I typically don't have any more than maybe, I would say around 3 beers a day. Sometimes I may add a couple shots to that. And on particularly stressful weeks, I may sit there and get completely hammered for a night. And then usually once I do that, I won't drink for several days, if not a week. I don't like doing that to myself. That's the one good thing, is that after everything I went through, it improved my health by jolting me back out of these bad habits. But that's one bad thing about that is beer is particularly bad for you, because especially if you're not doing anything, the body's just storing all of it. It's just converting it straight to sugar and storing it as fat. It's useless energy. It doesn't do anything for you other than put on chub. So I'm happy, if nothing else, I was able to lose 30 pounds out of all that. If I could lose another 20, I'd be about perfect. I'm hoping to in the future, though, depending on the course of where the future goes, if I do long term get in any kind of streaming stuff, I'm probably just going to focus on like handyman streams. My idea is that I'm thinking I may go out and get a part-time job to earn some additional income. That way I'll have the money I need for the projects I need and get the upgrades and renovations done that I need to. And then I can kind of, in the process of that, do some handyman streams around here. People think I don't know how to do this stuff. So I'm kind of a little motivated there to show off that I actually do know how to do electrical work, plumbing, all that. And depending on where things go, you'll see firsthand I do know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional, but I do know what I'm doing. I'm more of a Hank Hill in those things. Like I'm just a guy who's self-taught and knows how to do these things. Bob Villa? No, I don't recall it. For some reason, that rings a bell. No, I looked that up. I've never watched that. I'm not familiar with that or the character. I mean, I don't have the skill to do any kind of ridiculously like full on renovations. If you're talking about like gutting the house and doing everything, I would need help with that. I know more or less how to do it, but there's a lot of stuff I would have to have help in doing that. DIY can only go so far. But I do have a bit of ingenuity. If I need to construct something, I can get into some more clever Amish style tactics in which you know, rigging the right system to put things up on your own without the use of professional tools and stuff like that. Yeah, I can get a little bit inventive if I need to, but there's only so much I could do. Even if I did do some streams like that, once the projects are done, the show's pretty much over. It's back to the same old until something else. Aside from that, I may just kind of fill a gap and do some like gardening and stuff, but I'm kind of limited on that. I mean, I can't really do a ton outside because there's a privacy issue between the neighborhood and family and other things. I tend to limit stuff within my own walls here for that reason, because there are certain people that like to record things and use it against you. I just have a hard time isolating the stream to just exactly what I'm doing and leaving everything else out of it. I mean, I've tried some of the like IRL stuff, and I don't really like doing that, like the shopping streams and stuff. I don't really like doing that because I get weirded out about it. I do not like to film other people in public. It's not a crime. It's not against the law. You're not doing anything wrong, but I just don't like it. I don't like anybody else being on there, seen or heard, unless I have their express written consent. I don't recall you ever streaming, Monty. If you were, I never caught wind of it. A lot of people were that I never knew were for a long time. Oh, wait, no. I take that back. You were. I was in there, wasn't I? Oh, no, that was back when the earlier days when JC. No, I forgot you were. And I did go in there a couple times. No, you did a few nights. I forgot about that. It was so long ago, it slipped my mind that I did go in there a few times when you were doing that back then, but that was before I was doing any kind of panel stuff, so I was purely chat side. Yeah, I forgot about that. You were. I think other issues arose at the time, and I just kind of stayed out of it. I didn't want to get involved in a lot of the conflict stuff or blamed for stuff, so I was more fickle back then about where I would go or where I would stay around. Being chat sided, not knowing people that well back then, I had issues with other places where I got blamed for things that I wasn't doing. And when you're chat side purely, it's easier for the blame to stick on you because they just don't know you that well. They never heard you, seen you. It's not like I didn't have tons of clones back then, so there were trouble starters. See what that is. No, I'm not going to deal with that right now. To me, that sounds like a good thing. If I could just turn mine off. Oh no, I know what you mean. I've moved more towards. In the past, I never used a phone. Like I never did any kind of streaming on my phone. I was always more in for the lengthy sessions, is the way I'll put it. So I think in the course of YouTube, when I first began, I probably wore out 3 or 4 computers just sitting here all day and night. I burned a few out doing that. So I started using my phone more to kind of, depending on my mood or what I was doing, I just stay on the phone side. But I don't like typing on the phone. The little keyboard and it starts auto-filling stuff. Or I hit the wrong buttons and it sounds like that's one thing I laugh about that, because in the course of using that keyboard on the phone, by the time I finish typing, I'll look down and it looks like something that Zero Guy wrote. I'm like, oh God, I have to go back here and rewrite this whole thing.
Yeah, that's like using talk to text.
Well, it's easy to hit the button. Like I'll hit the wrong one. It'll be like the letter number above or the one next to it. And I'll type really fast. So half the time I'm good with a keyboard. On a laptop, I'm fine. I can type lightning fast perfectly. But on that little keyboard, I just can't pull it off like I do there. So by the time I look at it, I've overstepped it. Like I've tapped the wrong spot slightly, and it just keeps messing it up. Or the autofill will put like something else in there, and that really irritates me. Oh no, it is funny. I think that's part of his trolling technique is he just sloppily hits the keyboard on his phone and just lets it fly. So he'll go put that stuff in there that way. So it'll look like gibberish. You can barely read it. That guy's a character, but I do find him somewhat entertaining. I'm surprised more people don't come up here.
I know. I guess everyone's watching the World Cup, I guess.
I don't follow sports, so I don't even know anything about this stuff. I'm just not a sports guy. Like if I had a partner or somebody was into it, I would get into it. But just on my own, I'm not. It's just not my thing. Somebody would have to introduce me to it before I could really become a fan of stuff like that. FIFA soccer, I just don't follow any of that. I know all that stuff's very popular, anything is, but there are some things I like, but my tastes in that are I don't know, just different. Like boxing, martial arts, or even a good fencing match, if you know what fencing is, the sword play. I can go for that too. Like I have weird taste in when it comes to any kind of competitive tournament stuff and what I'll follow and watch. I was always into that. I never could find anywhere in town that would do fencing lessons, but it is something I wanted to take and learn. Not exactly something they had in high school either. Oh, I don't use my TV hardly anymore either. I used to watch TV all night and sit here and chat, like chat side, before I started doing the panel stuff.
Yeah, we actually just canceled cable. Now we're just doing like Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that.
Yeah, that I would just sit back and just binge watch stuff left and right back then. A lot of people
can-
didn't realize, like in the course of my trolling routine, I'm literally just sitting there, just transcribing the audio from the TV and going back and forth. But I'm doing it just as part of my like random trolling routine. So I'm like replicating the conversation back and forth in chat, just punching it in there just to pass the time. I used to do that a lot. Every once in a while, I would do that still now and then if I'm just in a mood. That or I play video games. I used to binge play too, more so than I do on my own streams anymore.
Oh yeah, I like playing video games. Crash Bandicoot, the old time games, Rayman, GTA, of course.
Those are all classics, but I have my own stuff I'm into.
All the racing games.
I never went for those. Like I used to back when I was younger. Every once in a while, I'd play like the Madden NFL or something like that. But not much of that, or even the wrestling games. I used to do a lot of those, but it just wasn't my thing. It was something I would rarely buy. I was just more into other stuff. I was playing what was it, Dishonored: Death of an Outsider the other night. I still haven't gotten back to that. I did binge play Dead Island 2 pretty hard for a while, but for the meantime, I'm bored with that. If I'd had a cam or the means to do it, I wish I could have when I was still playing like Skyrim or Fallout 4, because that would have been more entertaining. I would have, those are popular titles, and I would have drew more people watching that. Especially considering I was like screwing around with tons of mods and doing like tons of highly complicated like building and stuff like that and decorating. Which isn't even what the games are about. I was just doing that stuff for fun. I think most people are more into the multiplayer stuff, but I just don't do that these days. As I've gotten older, I have too many issues with my hands. I cannot get into these prolonged gaming sessions for like the competitive stuff. The repeated practice. It gave me a bad case of gamer's thumb. I didn't even realize that was a thing until I went to the doctor, and they tell me what's wrong with your thumb is you've been sitting there in a joystick for 20 hours a day every day. Like, okay, that's, yeah, that, now that I think about it, that's what probably did it. It was wiggling the joystick too much.
Holy shit, are you boring?
And Tiff.
I've come to save the people. From this nonsense.
I was just letting him talk.
I know. I seen you say that.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude, so.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for being here.
You ramble.
I do. Don't we all?
Yeah, but it's really boring when you do it.
It's boring when Gertrude does it.
Well, we're not talking about Gertrude. She's not here right now.
I know she's not.
You know what? Considering how boring she is, she's getting some views and
What
some
happened to
subscribers.
Hansel and Gretel?
What's that?
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel?
Hansel and Gretel, yes.
What about them?
Did they get baked in the bread or something?
Well, no. They killed the witch. First, they ate her house like an asshole, and then the witch tried to eat them and they pushed her into her own oven. But, if someone's eating my house, I'd be pretty pissed about it too. I don't know if I'd eat them, but we'd have words for sure. If
Well,
Nick
you
of
think
Time
it's
had a
something-
Commodore, that means you're old.
If something tries to eat my house, I usually just have it tinted and pump poisonous gas into it. Seems to take care of the problem.
Yeah, well, I have pets. Go lay down.
Oh, God forbid I kill all my pet termites.
Go lay down. Go. My animals are jealous bitches.
I had a pet fly, but it died after 2 days.
No.
Chrissy, do you still play games?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you still stick with the old ones? Or do you ever get
Yeah.
anything new?
I like GTA and Crash.
Which GTA do you play?
I think 5.
San Andreas.
Liberty City. The one with Liberty City. I like
San
that one.
Andreas is the last one I actually played. I have that on my Xbox. It was actually maybe a year or two ago that I last
That's
played
5, because that's the one I'm playing. That's
Oh.
GTA 5. I don't know which one Liberty City is.
it. An
Just
older
the
one.
graphics in it are awesome. I like the graphics.
You know what's fun about GTA 5? You can go to the strip joint
Yeah.
and you can play a game where you touch the girl, but only if the bouncer doesn't watch, because if he sees you, he kicks you out. It's funny.
It was funny. Every time that happened when I played that, I just pull out my RPG and blow the place up, and then I go get my tank and roll it in there.
Chinchilla, you know you're a perpetual liar, yeah? You
No,
are
I've played the
aware.
game. I've just not played it multiplayer.
No. I mean, like, overall. Like you lie a lot, right?
No, you all say that I lie a lot. I don't. You're liars. The fact that you're calling me a liar is itself a lie.
No, it's an accusation. It's not a statement.
It's a contradiction.
What do I
It's
lie
a
about?
statement meant to slander me and beat me down when I've done nothing wrong. You people just hate me for no good reason at all to make
No,
yourself.
that's not true. I have a reason.
Yeah, your reason is no reason. Your reason is hatred incarnate.
Nah, I don't hate people, and I
Your
definitely
reason
don't.
is shits and giggles.
I'm not even against people for no
It's
reason.
funny
There's
to
always a
torture
reason.
people. It's funny. Yeah, the reason is it's funny to hurt people.
No, that's not me.
Yeah, it is.
It's
But I don't
really
want
not.
to get into this with you. Let's not go there.
Oh, I can go wherever I want, right, Chrissy? Tra la la. Anyways, don't believe anything this guy says. He's a perpetual liar.
Don't believe anything this woman says. She's a professional liar.
Who here can tell me what I've lied about? Anyone?
many things.
Yeah. Anyone? I'll wait.
Do I need to go over and stream the countless emails I've been given?
Not from me.
I'm sure it's a lie that they came from your email address.
I don't even know your email address.
Actually, yes, you do.
Unless you were Tessa. Because I did speak to Tessa in an email a few times. But never you.
Yeah, you offered to trade certain things for things of mine, and
No, that never happened.
for them.
See, you lied. That's a lie right there.
Oh
You
no,
lie
it's
about
not.
a lot
I
of
had
shit,
entire
though.
streams on that. I showed the receipts. I showed the proof. It's not a lie.
You don't have receipts because how could
yes,
it be
I
a
do.
receipt when it didn't happen? I can tell you guys what happened, what
Oh
he's
yeah,
referring to.
I'm just a professional hacker. I logged into your email account without you knowing, sent the emails
No.
and deleted them before you got a hold of them, so I could replicate all the data and header and all that. So it appeared to come from you.
CB's here.
It wasn't Tiffany. She's innocent. I'm just a diabolical genius and a professional hacker who knows how to do this stuff magically. I have a magic
Okay,
wand.
show me. Show me the emails. I want to see them.
Well, don't let the 10,000 times I live streamed them fool you.
Well, I don't
Or
watch your
anybody
live
else.
streams. I don't go to your channel, so I don't know.
That's a good thing.
Well, so show them to me then.
How about this? No.
Yeah, you could share your screen right now.
No, I'm not going to do any kind of screen share anywhere.
Oh, because you don't have
I'm not.
it.
I'm
'Cause
not
you're
going
full
to
of
use other people's
shit.
places for stuff like that. That's not what this is about.
Right.
I'm not here to hash it out with you, man.
He doesn't have it, guys. That's my point. Because it didn't happen.
My unwillingness to play along with your bullshit means I'm a liar.
Well, what have I lied about besides that you claim?
Does it matter?
Because I don't lie.
Does it matter?
It does matter.
Well, maybe to you.
Credibility is important, especially when all we have to go off of each other is just like what we say. So credibility
It's
is
important on
deal.
planet Earth. Here, it's pretty much meaningless, pointless, and serves no purpose other than to stir up trouble and drama.
Well, it's a lot less boring now.
Well, to me, it's a lot more.
Well, then go.
Why should I do that?
Well, I wouldn't want to bore you.
Oh, trust me, you can't.
Is anyone else going to come up here? I would literally talk to anyone at this point. Is Bud watching the game? Is that why he's not on his own stream?
Yes, he's watching soccer.
What a bitch.
Well, soccer is really cue for the Cubs, though. He's actually watching the Cubs.
I thought he was charging his phone.
I know, that's what I thought too. Little stinker. Little stinker.
Why would he have a stream knowing he's going to watch sports?
Probably for the people who aren't into it. Not everyone watches sports. I don't know of anyone here who follows soccer. Baseball, football, they will.
Soccer is huge in Europe. It's not
It was
as
huge in
huge
fifth
here.
grade. We used to play it all the time.
I think football, basketball, baseball, they kind of all trump soccer in these states.
I did the little league thing, then soccer, that was a phase in like through elementary school. Then I got into the football. I'm just not a sports guy. I can get out there and play, but I just don't like to follow it. And I'm not really competitive in that stuff. And a lot of people would take it so seriously, especially being on the team and everything's so serious. I just didn't like that. I'm just not that into it. I'm not about all that competition stuff.
Nick of Time, it is all over the world. I feel like it's the least popular one here, though. You know what I mean? Like, I know Italy is huge on soccer, and I know in the UK they love their rugby, but here in the States, like, it's just not as big of a. I don't know. When I see people watching sports, it's never soccer. It's always hockey or football or, you know.
Well, you're right about that. It is more popular over in Europe and probably even South America, from what I've seen.
I drove home to a rainbow today. It was really nice. Sometimes you got to enjoy the little things.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna jump around and see what's going on YouTube. Give me a second.
Okay.
Lately, there've been hardly anything going on.
Oh, there's a lot going on, actually. There's always fighting in this community. It's crazy.
And what's the point in fighting? If I wanted to fight, I just go to a bar and just crack a stool over someone's head.
Bud's in New York right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell him I'm in his stream. I'm at your stream, you fool.
CB, I think you said everyone, everything about everything. I took all the wrenches away from everyone because I didn't want to get into this shit anymore. So I'm like kind of on my way out of all this stuff. I figured it's best to just do a full reset.
It is a cute picture, Doggo Mama. Is your dog running? Doggo, I bought dog safe nail polish and I went on a bender and just painted everyone's nails. Is Titus Sebastian? This Titus account, I've seen it a few times now.
Probably. He only had a ton of pictures of you.
Well, I just never see that name Titus, except for my dog. What are we doing, guys? You guys weirdos. Come on, over, jump. Maybe I can show Titus. Come here, Titus. Don't step on the laptop. You wanna say hi? Hey, baby. You a good boy.
Aw.
Did you miss Mama? Yes. I work hard so my dogs can have a good life. Okay, say bye, Tidy. Say bye-bye. So that's my situation. He's sitting on my lap.
Hmm.
What's that? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Your pets are like your children in a way.
Oh my
They
gosh,
are.
yes.
Yeah.
Imagine having real children.
They're real children. They're just not human children.
They're
Smart way to
family. They
look at it.
become family.
Yeah, they're family for sure. I prefer the company of my dogs to the company of many other people.
This is depressing me.
If Chinchilla was hanging off a cliff and Titus was hanging off a cliff, I would
I'd be
save
fucked.
Titus and I would kick him. I would kick Chinchilla off the cliff, but I would definitely save Titus. Absolutely.
Well, you see, Tiffany, I'm a man. I would save the dog, but then I'd probably leave you hanging there for a little bit just to fuck with you. But I'd get you up. I'd throw you a rope. Could you believe somebody stole my fucking dog?
Oh yeah, I think Tessa was telling me about this, and she's like, she's glad for the
Molly,
dog.
she was laughing about it. She thought it was
Hmm?
funny. It got eaten by
Yeah.
Koreans. It got butchered. They were molesting my dog and torturing it. It was hilarious.
Ray, I have seen that movie. Why do you ask? It's random. That's exactly why you don't want to have kids. Because what if they grow up, and even if you were a perfect parent, which isn't possible, but if you were close to perfection, they could still grow up to be freaking axe murderers, you know? Like, imagine being responsible for that shit. I'm good. I don't, people think I would, regret not having kids. Not once. Not once. The ending reminds you of what I said. Yeah, Bud is an ass. He's in freaking New York chat while he's watching the game and having poor Chrissy run his panel.
No, I don't mind. He's a little stinker. And he's watching soccer too. Well, the Cubs in secret. Oh, while in his Barbie girl outfit too.
He has a Barbie girl outfit?
Yeah. You would love that though.
I mean, we could arrange that.
Is Barbie even still a thing these days?
Yeah, there was a whole ass movie not too long ago.
Oh, it wasn't there?
Margot
Oh, yeah.
Robbie.
Mhm.
No, I just remember my sister's bedroom and the pink and the million Barbie dolls on every wall. It was so annoying.
So
I
I
miss
didn't
taking
watch.
half of them out of the box and putting the G.I. Joe outfits on them and making her cry.
I didn't watch the Barbie movie, but I know there's a scene where Margot Robbie walks around like Barbie, and Barbie's feet are like impossible to walk like that. And she could have faked it, but she practiced walking like that for months just to get it right. And if you've seen the movie, I only saw the clip, but if you've seen the movie, that shit's incredible that she could do that.
Just the foot part. I didn't watch the rest.
There are some mean motherfuckers in our chat these days, people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Bud is pretty mild compared to the rest.
Just remember, Jesus loves you.
I don't know about that. When I look at my life, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
let
all
him
the gods
down.
got together
Don't let
one
you-
day. All the gods got together and said, we're going to play a game. Who could fuck this guy over harder? And then one particularly cruel god said, hey, watch this.
So you think your fucked up life is God's fault? Well, no answer is an answer.
Oh, no, I
Tandra,
can hear
you're gonna
that.
summon
I'm not-
Coffee Man with that shit.
No, my life is a compilation of my own choices and actions in the world. A combination
blame
of
God.
circumstance and how I interact in the world. Sure, there's a lot I could have done better and a lot I could change, but I have my reasons and motivation. For the most part, I'm happy in where I want to be, and I have no complaints over that. It could be
You
better,
just
but it could be a lot
complained.
worse.
You just said God fucked you over.
It was a sarcastic joke.
No, you meant it.
On some level, I probably did, but it's funny.
Half of what you joke about, you really mean.
No, it's just my way of processing shit. I mean, realistically, who's going to believe some council of gods formed in this universe for the sole purpose of fucking you over? Do you really think you're that important in this fucking universe? Out of everything that this all fucking formed just to screw you in the ass? Sometimes I wonder.
Chinchilla, what happens when you die?
Absolutely nothing. It's just a continuous state of consciousness.
Yeah, but where does your consciousness go?
It goes here. When you die, you go to YouTube.
Oh God, I don't want to. Fuck.
Trust me, I know. I died many years ago, and then this happened.
Are we all actually dead and this is purgatory? Shit.
That's exactly what it is. When we go into the real world, it's just a trick on our perception. We're actually in hell.
Amazing.
When you turn the computer off, that's the devil's way of closing the door on you and putting you right back where you belong to torture you some more.
Wait, so you think your life is torture?
I think pain exists for a reason.
Oh, absolutely.
Where's the fun if it don't hurt?
I
Have you
think
ever
we're all
had those
here.
dreams? I've had these dreams.
Wait, hold on. Imagine that you are everything all at once and everything is the same and you know everything. Wouldn't you want to break up the monotony of that by having human experiences, feeling pleasure and pain and love and hate and all that stuff?
But think of it like this.
Hi, Chrissy.
I've had these weird dreams like that where I could run full force for days, hours. Like there was no end to the energy, stamina. I felt nothing. I couldn't be injured. I couldn't be hurt. And I'm like, what's the point of this? I don't have to eat. I don't feel hungry. I'm not thirsty. It was basically like being immortal. And then I'm like, everything's pointless. There's no point to my existence.
But no, that is the point. The point is, this is like a vacation from the truth and all-knowing and all-being with God, right? So this is like, hey, this is what it feels like to do this, and this is how this feels, and because you forget, right? You come here, you have amnesia, you don't remember anything. So you're experiencing everything for the first time again.
I don't think it's YouTube's fault I have amnesia. I'm pretty sure it's a combination of the alcohol and PCP. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, if you continue to make the same decision and you don't learn from it being a mistake, then that's failure, right, Doggo? But it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are there for learning opportunity.
Absolutely.
Just don't keep doing it.
You ever tried to quit PCP?
No, because I never started PCP because I'm not stupid.
Well, apparently I'm a genius.
I only ever really experimented with drugs when I was young and dumb, of the non-super addictive type.
And what's that?
Just the like
Dr.
psychedelics,
Floyd?
you know? What?
What?
Monica, hi.
That's the chemical formula for pipe glue.
Hey, Monica.
Monica. Is she here?
Must be having audio issues.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
cool.
Chrissy, do you
Mhm.
believe there are aliens?
I don't know, maybe.
You know, the government told us that there are, like the president and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's 4 different kinds. Well, a CIA agent or some guy in the CIA said that, but
Mm-hmm.
Was he wearing a tinfoil hat?
I don't know.
Did he have
Do you
documents?
believe in aliens? Do you?
What if I told you I'm not even from this planet?
Well, that's pretty obvious, but do
No,
you believe
what
in
if I
other
what if I
aliens?
told you that literally, that I'm it's just pure coincidence that the chromosomal makeup makes me appear like the rest of you, but I'm not even a carbon-based life form. I'm a selenium-based life form. It's a miracle I can even breathe here. It's actually very difficult.
Do
No.
you see why I want someone else up here?
No. So you're saying you're an alien, Chilla?
My spaceship crashed somewhere in what's modern day Caribbean. It was all land there at the time. It's still sitting there at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know. I'm not going back for it.
Oh, okay.
You ever see that movie like Adam Driver's 65? Where it kind of gave like a little bit of like sci-fi insight to like the origins of human beings and how he crash landed on the earth like right at the moment the asteroid killed the dinosaurs, and it erased all the evidence of it. So in the aftermath of that, everything that was left behind, the ship, the bodies, nothing survived. There was no evidence to be had from it. So the weird part about that movie is like it would indicate that the origins of human beings came from another planet and occurred somewhere after that. It was an interesting
You think-
movie though, the way they
Wait,
did
hold
it.
on. Do you think it's weird that the day after Charlie Kirk got killed, they put concrete down right there? Do you think it's weird?
You mean murdered?
Right, because there was an explosive device and it miscalculated or whatever. It didn't work properly. So they say shrapnel got lodged in the cement. So they covered it the next day. So no one would be able to investigate that. That's the conspiracy theory.
But I want to know how did the kids scale a 2-story building like Spider-Man and just jump down and not, I don't know, magically not break both legs?
Do you think they believe he would rise up again? Who is they? Are you talking about Jesus? Also, hi TR. I don't know if I got to say hi to
I'd
you.
love to
I
say
didn't. I
something
didn't
about
ignore
this,
you. Doggo believes in aliens.
I believe in stupidity.
No, Ray. They believed people would look into the shrapnel theory and find fucking shrapnel, so they covered it in concrete.
Oh, fuck. I think I screwed that up. Great. I just showed my whole fucking search history on there. There's like 2,000 searches for Deep Throat. Oops.
I'm in my conspiracy theory era. I
It's a
listen to a lot of
conspiracy.
shit.
I wasn't looking that up.
Right. Moving. Do you know that the
TMI.
Large Hadron Collider stopped? They stopped it because they're going to improve it. It's supposed to be back up 2030, I think. And no one cares, apparently.
So we get to live till 2050.
You think it'll take them 20 years to ruin the world?
I don't know, but I think they're fucking with forces they shouldn't be.
I agree. Do we really need to know about Higgs boson and dark matter? Like, what are we trying to do with this information exactly?
I don't know. What's your opinion on magnetic monopoles?
What is it?
Magnetic monopoles.
Magnetic monopoles. What is that?
You tell me.
I don't know what that is.
All that I can't help you.
Well, why are you asking me about it then? Ray, it's going to be like Stranger Things. They're literally looking, one of the things they're doing is trying to look for another dimension. Literally. That's not the only thing they're trying to look for, but they're open to it. And they're also like, probably won't happen, but maybe, maybe we'll create a black hole, but it'll be fine because it'll be really small and it'll evaporate.
Well, what if it doesn't? What if it keeps getting bigger?
Yeah, I don't know how Hawking's, is it
Well,
Hawkins
what if it
or
starts
Hawking?
slowing time or speeding it up, and then I don't know, like
Hawking's
a million years
radiation,
later, it just sucks the whole thing.
theoretical. Listen, Hawking's radiation is theoretical, but they believe that is what keeps the
Not
black hole.
theoretical.
It's not proven, but I don't know that there would be that kind of radiation on a black hole that little. I don't really know that.
Hawking's radiation will be the very last thing to exist in this universe. Once we have achieved non-existence and all matter has ceased to be, it will be the last thing to exist. It's one thing I hate about growing old. I wish I could just sit out there and watch the universe and just watch the end of everything.
I think you'll end before everything else does.
No, I'll be right there when it all happens.
Oh, because you're an alien?
No, because I'm made of atoms. And those are made of something.
Jim, what do you mean you can't deal with the conspiracy theory stuff? What can you deal with? Like, you're cool with them, the particle thing, right? Like you don't care what they're doing, or the conspiracy stuff is too crazy to believe, or what? Oh, Ray can't come up here. He blocked you. It's like going to the Flat Earth website. You know, I never really went down that rabbit hole. It's just too crazy for me to even care.
Then there may be hope for you yet.
If there
Imagine
were
this.
aliens, they already used us.
But the aliens can see the Earth. They know it's round. We're all laughing at you.
What do you think they used us for? Like the Anunnaki explanation where we were mining for gold? Or they used us to test us and then moved about their day? I shall be the one. The chosen one? Because there's a lot of fucking drama going around this chosen one thing. Like pigs or cows to eat. Oh, they ate us. Doggo, are you talking about those kids in, where was it? Was it Ethiopia, or it was somewhere in Africa, right? That school, and like all the kids, they saw the same shit and they like separated the kids and they all gave the same fucking story. Yeah, it's shit like that that's unexplainable that keeps me interested.
What did they see?
The same fucking alien.
This sounds like one of those. I've seen similar things happen where they took schizophrenics and questioned them separately, and they all shared the same hallucination despite being separated from one another and having no interaction with one another. It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon.
Jim, that's how my husband is. He doesn't, like, he will talk to me about this stuff, but he's just like of the same mind as you. Like, he will humor me, but he just doesn't care.
Is he an alien?
I don't know. You should know, right? Don't you guys all know each other?
Not really. Not if you're from another planet. You expect me to know every species in the universe? There's a planet of predators, a planet of xenomorphs. I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, Nick of Time. If they have the ability to come here, that means they are definitely above us. So we're probably like ants or little monkeys to them, right? And what do they care about monkeys?
Do you really want to know what the aliens think of you all? They're watching you all destroy each other and fight each other into oblivion and drain this planet dry. And they're sitting there thinking that we got this far in space and how big of a mistake it would be to interact with this species, with these creatures, these highly invasive, volatile creatures. This would be a recipe for a disaster. So let's build a grid around this place and just nothing gets in, nothing gets out.
I'm with Ray. I'm expecting. I'm waiting. I think it's time. Chrissy's having technical difficulties. We can go to the moon and that's it. This is fucking boring. TR, thanks, man. Why don't you come up here and take the reins? You want to talk about diamond art? Fuck no, we won't. I don't even think Angie's doing diamond art anymore.
Is that like macaroni art but with diamonds? Or is it like the... I used to do those, like the little
It's like
beans.
paint by number. It's paint by number, but with these little beads or whatever. They call them diamonds, right?
I don't know. I never heard of it. It kind of reminds me of that thing with like the bead art stuff where you string the beads together and can make like a keychain thing or bigger templates out of it. It could be anything you want it to be. It's the way you weave
I
it.
agree with Spanky. Spanky says TR should come up here and strip for us. And I second the motion. Anybody third? Yeah?
Not me. I'll pass on that.
Well, TR, what do you want to talk about? Talk about whatever. I didn't come up here to run a stream. I just came up here to add my opinions. That's the thing about being a host, is you have to like carry the show or it gets boring.
Yeah, I know. I'm a shitty host.
I don't know if I'm a shitty host or not, but I'm not in the hosting type of mood. I'm just here to shoot the shit.
What is shit shooting?
And this is the only thing that's talking to me right now. So you guys see I have a lot of work to do.
Well, I'm a character in my own right.
You have done and said not very nice things about and to me, so I hold grudges like forever.
I don't hold grudges against anything. I'm forgiving. I may have my issues with people and be pissed off for a while. I'm only human. But I'm not going to live my life being pissed off at somebody over some stupid shit.
No, I usually forgive. You can ask a lot of people. But I like them.
Are you kidding? I don't forgive or forget anything. I won't stop until I get even.
You saw 2 people disappear earlier? Who were the people?
Were they abducted?
I got a wrench recently, but I don't use my wrench except at Lady Venom's streams. I will sometimes time out like Ray for 10 seconds just to be an asshole. I never time anyone out for a really long time though. I just do it to be annoying.
All BSing aside, you want to hear a real... this isn't exactly an extraterrestrial story, but it is something I saw when I was younger. And I'm not going to go into some lengthy 4-hour monologue about it where and I've done before, I've told the story multiple times in full detail. But what I saw that night, and I was very young as a kid, and I remember that, it was when I had just gotten a remote control car, like race car, and I was out there that night playing with it in the backyard with the light on, and I saw that thing, and to this day, what it was just a metallic orb. It was approximately the size of a basketball. It made no sound, but the weird thing about it is it reacted to everything around it. It moved and it scaled everything like it was tracing over it and retained the same exact distance between the ground and anything it came in contact with. And even I remember seeing it when it moved over the gutters. It moved slightly to the contour and the shape of the gutters, and even every roof shingle it slightly reacted to and retained a perfect distance between itself and anything between it. And even when I threw a rock at it several times, in the blur, it strafed left to right and moved, and it didn't move until that rock was about to hit it. When it achieved that distance between it and the object, it would shoot to the left or right and not be hit. It wouldn't react to anything that was between it. The last I saw of it, it shot off into the sky. Never saw it again. And here's the weird part, is that it was many years later, somebody told an elderly man told me a story about on a farm in which he saw something, and what he described, and this guy, same thing. I never told anybody that story at that point, and what he described seeing was exactly what I saw that night, except he described it a different shade of metallic color, but the same exact thing. To this day, it is the God honest truth that I saw that thing, and I do not know what it was. No clue what it was. The best explanation I could come up with is that it was some kind of a highly advanced military drone that they were testing around the globe. It probably was harmless. It wasn't going to do anything, but they may have been putting it out there to see what it would do and how it would react. I mean, I don't know. I have no real explanation for it. Nothing to this day would explain what I saw.
Hi,
I always
Mary.
kind of figured maybe it was simply a hallucination. Maybe I never saw it. Maybe it was just an overactive imagination, but I never had anything like that happen twice. No
Tom
aliens, though.
Flash, what happened to going to sleep? Do you not sleep much? Are you gonna cast now? Sometimes I listen to Tom Flash when I'm at work. Sometimes. Also, Tom Flash, if you're still here, I don't know what the fuck you were talking about earlier today, but that is not that person's name. That's all I'm gonna say, publicly. See, Tanja summoned Coffee Man. Coffee Man, she was singing Jesus Loves Me song, and I knew she was gonna fucking summon you, and I was right. Aw, Jim, I'm honored. I can't believe you guys listen to that. When I listen back, I'm like, my god, this is stupid. But I don't care, I enjoy it.
Gertrude's funny. She brings laughs to people. Laughter.
I hope so. It depends on how I feel that day and what the chat's saying, really.
So you got this whole Jekyll and Hyde thing going on.
Yeah. I say that my personality split from mental illness and chat drama. Gertrude was born.
Jekyll died on my Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, you got to keep each other in check, or else one will eat the other one.
I ate the other one. He was delicious, too. Imagine having 160 different personalities.
I don't know how that would work, because there has to be like one main one, like the basic one.
Oh, you mean
So how would you remember what the fuck you're doing all the time?
Zero? You mean the core, the one that controls all the others?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate him too.
Hello, everybody. It is I.
Hello,
The dork
host.
is back.
The host is back.
What's going on, Bob?
Actually, it's Rufus. Rufus is here.
So did your team win?
Do we have an appearance by Gertrude?
Gertrude's not here right now, sorry.
Oh, wow. I'm out of rock.
Gertrude's taking a dump.
Empress. You guys are funny. Ray?
You gonna let Ray up here? He wants to come up. He's been crying.
Angie was the one that blocked him, so. Good luck trying to get by that one, Ray. I don't know how to unblock, even if I could unblock from a phone.
Oh, it took me a while to figure that out.
Because I'm not on the iPad. I'm watching the soccer match on the iPad, so.
Oh, you're
three,
fucked, Ray.
3 dots.
Uh-huh.
3 dots.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Settings, guest.
Say what now, Christy? Sorry.
3 dots. Settings, guest.
Like I said, I'm half listening.
Okay.
Okay, I see now.
The way I do it is I go to my Gmail, click on your picture icon, it goes to the email address, click on the picture icon again, and then the 3 dots, and then there's something else in there. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done it.
He's not on the band list, so he should be able to come up. I don't see him.
No. You click on that, and then the manage account. Like click on the picture icon, manage your Google account. That was it. I'm thinking of something else. Then people and sharing. It's in there.
That sounds
If
like
you know how to do it, it's fairly easy to get to, but on a phone, it's very confusing. I'm so used to using a laptop. It took me forever to figure that out.
I'd have to watch a YouTube video on how to do it on the cell phone, because I just had the iPad and the phone, and I'm watching the soccer match on the iPad, so that's out of luck. How's panel been? Has everybody been behaving up here? No fighting?
It's been pretty mild, nothing out of control.
That's the way I like it, the chill panel.
It's been pretty chill. I mean, you know me. I'm not going to come up here and explode.
Nope. You're always welcome up here, Empress. You know that. You know what? I don't think I've ever been on your panel. Maybe once. A long time ago.
I don't recall. There were back then a lot of people who would pop in, some of them, and sometimes I'd get kind of out of control.
The
And
masterpiece.
things would be short-lived.
Mm-hmm. It's been a bit if I have. What's you like my?
I've been looking for something more like this. Like I just want
Plenty of
something
full
calm
screen.
and mild. No drama, fighting, no shit tossing, fist throwing, stuff like that. I'm just tired of it.
I
Yeah,
am too.
why is your name Bud the Pole King?
It comes from a Discord server that I'm in. We were going back and forth about it, and it's a very long story. Look at my avatar. I think I showed it to you.
It's a name that could be taken several ways. Just saying.
I know. Well, the picture on my avatar is a pole dancer on with a tornado and lightning in the background. It's a very complicated story. Take too long to explain.
Pole
Patrol
Patrol.
people of Discord.
Yes.
I just don't use Discord anymore. I deleted that account. I mean, I talked to you briefly in it.
Yeah, you did
but I
once or
don't have
twice.
it anymore.
The only servers that I'm on are weather-related servers. The people in there are really kind and caring. The ones that I've met anyways.
Yeah, not everyone's a toxic piece of shit. Just our community.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I never harassed Rain in Discord, Ray. Go fuck yourself. I never even talked to Rain in Discord. I've never been a part of CFF server. Creep.
I'd harass her right now.
I would
Who
too,
cares,
but
Ray?
I would too.
Who fucking cares?
I see
I
you
only
just
ever
don't join me.
once spoke to her in Discord. Well, I didn't speak to her. It was through Psyche's when I took his invite, and then she snapped at me, and then I immediately left and never went back. Got
She
rid of
snapped
the
at you? Why did she snap at you?
why indeed.
All right.
She basically jumped on his side and said, "Oh, this is that guy that was doing this or that. He's a psychopath." And I'm like,
Did
you know
she
what?
call
I'm
you
not-
a little bitch?
No,
Oh, hell, Doggo.
I got out of the server, deleted it. I'm gone, done. We're not going to get into this.
Hello, CB. I haven't been to Psyche's in, gosh, a good year. At least.
I just popped in there randomly that night. He was up there alone, so I just kind of went up there like, I'll keep the place alive for a little bit. I had a good talk with him. Talked with him for a little while, nothing out of control. For maybe like an hour, and then he dropped the invite, and then briefly talked to some random people in there, and then I left. It was pretty much in the story.
I just want to say, Doggo, I disagree with you. I think that just because someone's on here for entertainment, showing one side of them, and yeah, maybe they're nicer in real life, but it's still them. Like, it's just another side of them and who they really are that they can't show to other people that they don't want to upset. So I think it's all that person in real life and in here.
I'm very nice in real life.
How I am on YouTube is basically how I am in real life. I don't change much. Very laid back.
You never got sucked into that. I know what you're talking about, but you never got sucked into that persona thing. And I've talked about that before, and that the internet has a way of manifesting that dark side to ourselves. And I've gone through that firsthand, where there's the you that exists online and the you that exists in the real world. And that all goes back to that sort of Jekyll Hyde shit. It's hard for people to stay out of that. You're one of the rare few.
I just be myself. It's not that hard. I mean, I know exactly what you're saying, but yeah. Show my true colors and away we go.
CB.
That's what I
Right.
aim for. That's why I like you, and that's because that's what I aim for, and try to bring out that side. Like, just keep the filter on, in a sense.
Ray,
Yep.
he didn't say he wasn't going to ever unban you. Now it's just not a good time.
And I can't figure out how to do it on my phone.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you think.
Come back next time if you're so mad. Vader, I'm not mad. Well, we're all mad here.
Yeah, we have to be.
You kidding? I am like raging pissed right now.
Well, his
Taking all my
Cheshire
restraints
cat.
and put the pouch
That's his-
across the room.
Cheshire cat, that's his saying.
I know some people, and I won't say names, that weren't very happy with Vader this morning. I'll let it die at that. You can come up if you want, Vader. You're not banned. No, I should pin the link. It's not pinned, is it? Okay.
Vader's cool. He's one of the few people I actually enjoy.
He does have his moments.
Well, he's a Gemini. I like his nice side.
There's a nice side to Vader.
That could
Yeah.
be it. I'm a Gemini too.
Let me
It's
close
like Will's a Gemini too. I like his nice side. I do like his mean side sometimes, but as long as it's not towards me.
That's the weird thing about Geminis is it's like a 50-50 thing. Like, half of them I will just hate, not get along with, and half of them I just can't. Like, I
Oh,
just don't have
hell.
an issue with them. It's a weird thing. I don't know. I never could understand the astrology thing and how people fit, though. It's true, though. People fit the personality traits of all this, and I can't explain it. Why does it matter when you're born, and how does it shape you to be that way? But it does. It's an odd phenomena.
Wait, were you talking about signs? I like zoned out there for a second.
Yeah, like the astrology signs and how people born at a certain point in the year, how it changes their personality. They fit all the traits. There's never been an exception to that. It's always true.
Well,
I never could.
some of the traits are really generic, so it could apply to many people. And I wouldn't say all the traits fit all the people. It really depends.
No, but if you look at it deeper, that's where the variables come into play. Is
Yeah, like your ascendant and stuff like that.
no, if you're born on like the edge of the threshold, like when like right between like one sign or another, you can like the closer you are to the edge, the more traits you take on to the next one. If you're right in the center, you're going to be like a pure Gemini would be born right in the middle of that time frame.
Pure Gemini.
That's just the way I'm putting it, but yeah, you would be born like right in the middle of when that threshold between a Gemini and the sign before and after it occurs. If you look at it deeper and how people fit the traits, it's true that they could be more Gemini or less Gemini and more something else. And same with any, they just they can be more hybrid signs if you're even born like right on the threshold between the two.
Do you know what the ascendant is? Do you know what that is?
What?
The ascendant, your sign, your ascendant sign.
Not really. I've not heard of it.
Okay, so if you could look up any birth chart, like anywhere online, you could do it for free. If you know where you were born at what time, you can find out your ascendant sign, and that will get even more specific on your traits. So like I'm a Leo, and I'm an August Leo, and there is something to be said. There's a difference between the August and the July Leos, so they say. And my ascendant is Scorpio. And it makes a lot of sense.
That would fall into exactly what I'm talking about. Like the ascendant trait would be exactly what I was talking about, where your ascendant trait could be like the next one and how close you are to that threshold.
I know
Yeah,
what
but your
time I was born.
ascendant it's not always right next to each other, you know. It just depends where what was in the sky that time and where you were.
That what you're describing there is a bit more complicated of a thing, but I don't disbelieve it. I mean, I think there are people like that, but that would probably be more of a rare thing.
Oh no, it's just interesting. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh, I was just gonna say I know what time I was born. I was born at 4 o'clock.
I don't even know my own blood type.
I was born at 4 o'clock on April 23rd, 1981.
I was born at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. That seems about legit.
I was born on a Thursday.
Yeah, as long as you know where you were born and what time, you can look up your ascendant.
I know where I was born.
Some Christians have a real problem with astrology, but the way I look at it,
Now
as long as you don't let it,
when I was born.
as long as you don't let it dictate your choices in life and you just take it as entertainment, then it's fine. You're not really going against your Christian beliefs. But some Christians don't believe that, but I do. I'm not going to let it dictate my life. It's not a what do you call it? Like something that looks into the future type of thing.
I'm fascinated by it, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'm a metal cock, nick of time. Do you guys know your Chinese signs, your Chinese zodiac signs?
I personally don't.
Well, I found mine on a Chinese food menu, but if you look up what year you're born, you can find your Chinese zodiac, and it's always going to be an animal, but there's also a material that goes with it. So you could be like a tiger or a dragon, but you could also be wood or you can be metal. You know, like there's like different. I don't know. It's interesting.
I suspect you would be a wolf.
Well, there isn't a wolf. There's a story about these animals that have to cross a river to get to the emperor, and the first 12 that got there would win or whatever. And they're all animals, and how they get across the river is really interesting.
So I'm an air element and you're the dog. That would be mine. Apparently,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm a
an
cock.
air elemental and a dog. You are a cock, Tiffany, a huge one.
A metal one. I'll break you. But the rat won the race, if anyone cares. The rat won because it took a ride on the ox and it jumped to the finish line before the ox could get there.
That's kind of cheating, isn't it?
I don't
How did
think
the
it
dog
mattered.
win, though?
I don't remember. I think the dog swam, and the pig was the last one across the river. And the pig couldn't swim, so it just trotted along the bottom of the river. So it took him the longest, but he got there.
So I just gotta keep swimming. You ever swim through molasses?
No, can't say I have.
I've never been around that much molasses.
I'm surprised Tessa didn't try to come up here, Empress, since you're up here.
We're having a fight.
Ooh, gotcha. So she wouldn't be up here. She was in my chat earlier.
I
Wrong.
have a hard time avoiding this. Like, it's just I go around to just try to be peaceful and get my mind off this. So, can we not bring that topic up, please?
Yep, I apologize.
No offense to you, but I just don't want to get into it.
Nope, I don't blame you. Okay, that's fine, Chrissy. Take your time. I got things. Till I get tired and fall asleep. I have been so tired ever since Mom died. My life just been taking naps every single day. It's just been exhausting.
Do you sleep at night?
I sleep like a baby at night, but I think I'm just emotionally still worn out 2 months later.
Yeah, grief is a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
What
is.
happened?
My mom died in April, 6 days after my birthday, and from
I'm
cancer.
sorry to hear
And
that.
I'm still.
I saw you were in a bad mood the other night, and I kind of snapped at you a little bit, but out of my own irritation. I apologize for that, but
It's fine. So that's my life has been completely turned upside down now, and just trying to figure things out. And that includes taking naps every single day. Which,
You gotta listen to your body and your mind. I don't see
yep,
anything wrong with that.
nope. And if that means laying on my bed for an hour and crashing, I will. Coffee doesn't seem to help. I love coffee, and that caffeine doesn't seem to kick in at all. Thank you, Ton. Yeah, CB, it takes a while. It takes
best
a while.
advice I could give you, just remember the good times and remember that she would always want you to be happy and hold true to that.
I do.
Remember the
And-
good, not the bad. Live
And
and be
it's not
happy.
the end either, bud. It's not the
I
end.
know. Well, you know this, Tiff, and I've told you
I've
this
had
before.
family members die, and that's the same thing I would tell myself, is that they wouldn't want me to be sad or grieve, but remember the good. Just remember all the good times we had.
There are many good times I had with Mom. She was, not only was she my mom, she was my very best friend. So, you know, not many people could say that about their parents, but I could about my mom. Funny thing is, I said to Dad day before yesterday, I said, I miss going grocery shopping with Mom. And I hated going grocery shopping. I hated going to the grocery store.
Bud, me and you are kindred spirits, I'll tell you that.
You don't like shopping?
I've
either?
had my ups and downs there. And one
God.
day I'm going to be right there.
Yep. You know, now with Amazon, it's a simple click on the phone. Your groceries are there within an hour or two. Don't have to go to the store. Things have changed. They are changing.
Bud, have you ever heard of soul contracts?
I have not.
Well, it's a theory, obviously, that before we come to Earth, we're still, conscious beings, and we develop a soul contract with other souls, because we go through eternity in clusters. So you said you were going to be Bud, and then your mom said, okay, I'm going to be your mom in this life, and then you take turns and stuff.
Hmm.
But I just think that's really fascinating, because it's cool. It's cool to think that your mom before here existed wanted to be your mom,
Well, I told you my background history, so she really truly did pick me.
Yeah.
That is neat.
My mom used to tell me I was born under a rock. We'd drive by a bridge and she'd point out the rock and say, that's where we found you, and to make me cry. And then she'd tell me I was joking. And every time we went out, she'd tell me the same thing, and I believed it every time.
That's terrible.
Not as bad as the time she told me Chuck E. Cheese was eaten by a cat. On my birthday, on the way there, and I had a terrible breakdown. And we got there, and he was still alive, and I was so happy.
I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese since I was a kid.
Why did they make a pizza place for kids and the mascot's a giant rat? That's the last thing I would do for a pizza place for kids.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Five Nights at Freddy's, right?
Oh, yeah.
It is a creepy place.
I used to watch Markiplier play that.
I don't remember the last time. Jeez. I'm trying to think the last time I was at a Chuck E. Cheese's. I was probably 8 or 9 years old. It's been that long.
Well, yeah, you don't really go there when you're not a kid or don't have kids,
Nope.
I've been there with relatives a few times as an adult, and I'd go out there and just do the tickets, the prize thing, just reminisce about it a little bit, the nostalgia of it all, and just have some fun.
Can I tell you guys a story about Chuck E. Cheese?
Sure, stories are free.
You know how you can DoorDash stuff and you can see what's in your area that's available to be delivered to your home, right? So around COVID time, things were slow. So these interesting restaurants would show up on your DoorDash or Uber or whatever. And they would be these little known places, and you'd be like, oh, I want to try that, It was the one place was I forget the name. It's the name of the chef at Chuck E. Cheese. The one, the character that's the chef. I forget his name, but it's his name's restaurant. So it's Giorno's restaurant or whatever. And so people will be like, oh, let's try this place. And it's fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza. They just didn't know they were ordering it from Chuck E. Cheese. And a lot of restaurants would do this to make sales.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's a scam, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember what their pizza tastes like. That's how long it's been.
All right, well, thanks for having me up, bud. I'm going to jump down.
You're welcome, Tiff. You're always welcome here.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
You're welcome.
Bye, Chrissy.
Enjoy your evening. You still here, Chrissy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, how much longer do you want to stay open? I'm ready to shut down. But if you're having fun, we can keep it up.
Yeah.
You want to keep it up
for a while?
Sure,
I mean, what time is it where you're at?
It's up to you. Yeah.
It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know you're at least a couple hours ahead of me.
I'm probably going to be open again on Saturday if you want to come back, Empress.
I see you around at weird, sometimes very early in the morning or at hours. I'm a late nighter. I could be up all night and then I sleep to sometimes 10 or 11. I may go to bed at 6, 7, 8, or 9, depending on the night. So I have really weird hours, so I miss a lot of stuff.
What time did we shut down Saturday, Kirsty? was it like 2 something in the morning on Sunday morning?
Yeah,
It was
I
late.
did. Yeah.
We run late hours here.
hmm
Yeah, I've seen you run some late hours that just didn't align with everything here. So I would miss a lot of that stuff, or I would see it was up, or it would be like I would notice it in the notifications, but I'm like already half asleep. I'm like, I just can't.
I'm not a late night person, but if there's somebody interesting on the panel, like Hannah was up here Saturday, I made a point to force myself to
Oh,
stay
I
awake
am.
for
I'm a
that.
night person. I'm a night owl.
I am, but when it gets to 2 or 3 o'clock, then I'm out. It just wrecks my day if I stay up that late.
Well, when you got nothing going on, it's easier to do, but you got more of a life and things to deal with, I'm sure.
hmm And I enjoyed having somebody in the evenings now to talk to. You guys, YouTube and the internet has been such a big help of me healing. Do you know what I mean? Everyday part of my life is still here. That's not going to change.
At least you approach it in a healthy way and think of it like that.
hmm
I have a hard time doing that. Like I said, I just get sucked into the chaos of everything, and it's like I'm just bouncing all over the walls.
There's a time for chaos, and part of the chaos I enjoy, and there's a time when it's like, just shut up. I'm done. Close the app, close my phone, and I'm done. It'll be here
Well,
tomorrow when I
that's
come
where I
back
have
in.
a harder time doing that, is as I tend to stress on it more, and it's like I can't. It just drags me on.
Yep. And there's certain people, without mentioning any names, we both know who they are, that will sit on YouTube for hours, and it's their life, not mine.
A
You
lot of
know,
people do live through this. They don't exist outside or out of any of this. And I know that about you. I know you're kind of in between it all.
all right, Doggo, I'll stay open then.
Change the picture.
All right, I'm still here. Be right back.
Okay. You can come up, Doggo. You know that. You're welcome to. Well, frustrating. The U.S. is trailing Turkey 2-1 in the second half.
I wish I could have some more talks with you on that, but I just don't follow these sporting events. I hate that. People talk about it all the time, and I wish I could get in on that, but it's just not something I follow.
Well, yeah, either you like it or you don't.
I'd have to have somebody in my life that got me in on it. Like it'd have to be something personal, like get me in on that stuff. But I'm not one of those people. Like I'd have to be going to the actual tournaments in stadiums before I could really get in on that stuff. I'd be one of those crazy people up there, like body paint, foam finger, that kind of thing. If I got in on it, I'd be like that.
Yeah. Doggo, how's that? Christy, do you know how to enlarge your picture? Oh, where'd it go? There. Chrissy, are you still here? Chrissy,
Yeah, I'm here.
do you know how to
What
enlarge
breed of
Doggo's
dog is
picture?
that?
No, other than that, she
I
would have
don't
to
either.
come on the panel, and I can do full screen.
Yeah, Doggo, that's the only way I could think of too, is to come on panel.
Yeah.
Oh, U.S. just scored. They just tied it 2-2. Let's go United States.
Is the game still going on?
Yeah, they're in the 48th minute. We're already through to the round of 32, but winning his third goal would help.
Your team gonna win?
I hope so. I hope the United States wins.
But my dad's kind of like that. When his team's gonna win, or if he thinks they're gonna win, he'll drag on. If they've already lost, he'll quit halfway through. And it's like, I've done it. I need to watch it.
I've done that many times. You know, unless you're at a game, you don't have a choice but to be there. But on the TV, you can just as easily switch it.
Oh, if you paid for the ticket, hell yeah, you got to sit there and cheer it on all the way.
Done that many times through many blowouts. Yeah, Doggo, I don't know how to make it big without you being up here. Because if you're up here, then I can tap your picture and it'll be center stage. You know, I mean, I don't know how to do that.
You can't. They'd have to be there to enlarge the screen or share something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's impossible to do it.
Do you pay for StreamYard or you just ride the free hours?
I just use the free hours. StreamYard's expensive.
Yeah, they've jacked the cost of it up. It's ridiculous.
I think you get 20
I'm
hours.
shocked that YouTube doesn't like. I would think YouTube and Google would at least like if you stream through the YouTube directly, that they would at least like allow you like a couple guests or something like that. But they don't even tell you that.
Yeah, I wish that YouTube would do that too, so you didn't have to go through StreamYard. You know, you should be able to do like 2 or 3 guests on a panel or something through standard YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I've always said. I mean, I can understand because I know it costs resources to do all that and host people up there. And I can understand paying for it if you want to do like a huge panel of like 10 or plus people. Yeah,
Tiffany said that YouTube only allows 1 guest. And you have to send them the link.
One.
You have to email them the link or text them the link or something.
I mean, what do you mean? Like an additional guest on top of you, or?
Well, Tiffany has had guests before on her YouTube Live where it's a split screen, and the only way to do
I didn't know they did that.
Yep, and the only way to do that is to send the person the link through text or email or whatnot.
Could you not just cut and paste it like you do the StreamYard link and just like whoever takes it first?
Nope. You strictly have to email it to them or text it.
That's pretty draconian in their rules.
Yeah, where you have the share button, you click the link, and then away we go. You can't click, post it like you can on here. They have to start with you. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of confusing, if you ask me. But when is anything associated with YouTube not confusing?
Exactly.
I think we all agree the censorship is absolutely shit. Oh,
it's out of control.
God, I hate it. You can't type anything in New York. The other day, I tried typing 2 or 3 things. It took me half hour before I finally figured out how to do it.
They take everything out of context, and just even the stupidest simple. It used to be worse. They've corrected a lot of it a little bit, but like back in the day, anything that could be conceived as something, they would just censor it. Like you remember, like a lot of the emojis wouldn't even work.
I remember that. Yeah.
Like a single emoji, it would be considered like a certain word, and then they wouldn't let you post it.
Like a cucumber.
So
you couldn't post a cucumber.
Killed like most of their emojis doing that.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me, but New York's Times Square seems more censored than Vegas ever was.
I think there's a reason for that, and if you go into the settings, you can set it to filter nothing, but it's still subject to YouTube and Google's censorship.
Jeez.
But I think what a lot of these chats are doing, and I think they're doing it to avoid action against like YouTube and Google, is there's a thing called like a Google blacklist, and what you can do, it's a cut and paste file in which you can add into like a list of censored stuff, and it will contain anything and everything that could possibly on planet Earth and any language, way, shape, or form be considered sensitive or offensive, and it will just filter everything. They have their own file for that you can put in there, and that's when the censorship will go off the charts. So I think a lot of these
I didn't know that. Interesting.
these chats are, I think they're doing it just so that they don't have to monitor or babysit, because they've run into either strikes or had it taken down, which I think is what is happening with a lot of these channels. You notice like some of them mysteriously go away. They've gotten in some kind of trouble for it.
Well, that's what happened to Vegas. It just disappeared one day. It's like,
Well, some
where'd
of them,
Vegas
yeah,
go?
I think they got fed up with that happening repeatedly and decided, well, we're just getting rid of the chat entirely.
You know what? Well, we'll find. We've done it before. We'll find another place to go where one person goes, the other people go.
That's what triggered a lot more people to go up and start doing their own streams. But it's even like you said, the censorship gets out of control there.
Yeah, well,
I hate that. In my own chat, I can't post certain stuff, and sometimes it's offensive, sometimes it's not, and I'm like, really?
I'll tell you, he's irritating, but Crazy Frog Zero, he's figured out how to go around the censorship.
Yeah, by being an illiterate retard.
And that's what they want you to do.
It works wonders, doesn't it?
It does. Play stupid, and well, there you go.
Oh, Crazy Frog is just completely brain fucking their AI algorithm. That guy is just nuking that thing from the inside out.
He makes me laugh, in all honesty. He very seldom
He's
talks
a
English.
character. I mean, he's like that, but I find him like entertaining the way he does it.
I do too. Makes you laugh. Just think about it.
He's one of the few tolerant trolls I've ever come across.
Yep. Yeah, Nick, Crazy Frog is very smart. Do you remember, it was last year sometime, YouTube had a worldwide glitch. I think it was last fall or something, and you couldn't type in anything. Do you remember that? There's
I remember a few instances where weird shit happened like that, like everything malfunctioned. Nobody could do anything.
It was funny because I was watching a Storm Chaser, and I went into his stream, and I was talking gibberish, and he said, "Bud, what in the world are you doing?" And I said, "John, this is the only way I can type," and he laughed.
It was because that was when the onset of when they were implementing all these censorship algorithms. So when people started pulling that like Crazy Frog style shit, it confused it. They didn't have any system in place that could read that properly.
I know. It was so funny, though. Yeah, Tony, you remember that, too. I can't remember when that was. It was like July, August, might have even been September, but it was late last year sometime. Y'all start talking that way. It's funny. One of those instances where you had to be stupid just to type something.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, I go in there and say hi, and that's censored. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like this. Like, I can't even be nice to people. I'm an asshole, and I can't even be nice to people without getting censored. But I can sit there and put some random shit, and it will go through just fine.
The owners and computer people behind YouTube had to be laughing at us that day. They were.
It almost makes you wonder, was this like deliberate? Were they playing a prank on you?
Yeah. Yep.
Like sometimes these techies behind this stuff, I wonder if they're doing this deliberately just because they know they'll get away with it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, like there's a group of them in the closet around the water cooler, just getting a good laugh out of it. Like, we're gonna fix this in 2 hours.
I think the glitch lasted what? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think the glitch lasted half a day. It wasn't a full day, a couple hours, anyways. But it was funny. You're still here, okay, Chrissy? I thought you abandoned us.
Yeah, I think Chrissy's always here. She just comes and goes.
She's always lurking everywhere. Trust me. I know she is. No, he's not stupid, Doggo. He's smart.
Oh no, I've known that. There were a couple nights in which I got him to cut the crap and actually talk to me briefly. I don't even know if he ever did that with anybody, but there was actually, it was only one night in which he did that, in which he took my side, was like, and I noticed like he was spelling everything correctly. I'm like, and he kind of jumped on my side about the like not give a damn, like I don't care about anyone or anything style thing. So that's where I get a little bit of a read on his mindset.
I had him actually speak English a few times to me too, and it's like, who is this guy? when he
I think
finally
his
does.
brain glitched or something.
Yeah. Another one is a little Dutch boy. Oh, he's hilarious. Maybe last week, I think it was. He always comes in with the laughing face emojis.
That's all he does. I've never seen
know.
that guy say a word.
So I said Dutch boy, and then I did the three laughing emojis, and he said, "Yes, bud," and I lost it.
I don't think I've ever seen him type a word. It's always been that stuff. I mean, I block him for that, but that guy's got some insane persistence. Like it's the
Yes.
logical level of persistence, and where we'll just go day in and day out, same stuff.
I would get so tired of typing the same three things over and
You
over and
would
over.
think.
But when he conversed with me and said, "Yes, bud," I was taken aback. It's like, oh.
You call that conversing, but
He said my name at least.
I'm
There are
surprised you got that much out of him. I've never seen that guy acknowledge anybody. It's just always the same thing.
It took some doing, but I did. There are some characters around, I'll say that much.
In my own way, I was kind of like that back then, with my randomness and like just all the cut and paste shit where it was just all this random stuff. I wasn't really talking, but I was just putting out there just for humor.
Uh-huh.
It definitely takes some persistence and stamina to do stuff like that. And you got to have a very kick back and calm attitude for it too, to not get sucked into everything.
Yeah, you do. I think we can all agree on this. The one thing I wish we could do away with is Billy Hayden's stupid spamming. It kills the chat room. It's so annoying. One of the worst things I hate that he does is the stupid spam. And then he'll say, "Oh, I don't spam." Yes, you do.
I think I'm already in enough trouble.
Oh, boy. Well, I think I'm ready to close, if that's okay, Empress.
No, it's all good. I mean, I'm glad you let me up here. Let me vent a little bit with Chrissy, and I'm not trying to shit the place up or anything like that.
Oh no, you're always welcome up here. You know that.
I pop in everywhere now and then for one reason or another, just to kick back and vent a little bit sometimes, and
that's okay.
I try not to cause trouble. I really, really try to avoid that.
Yeah,
it's hard to do.
It's hard to do, especially around this chat. I try to stay neutral too, and it doesn't work.
About that, like that, I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm going to piss somebody off.
Yeah, I know.
Getting stuck between it.
You get what they said. What does my dad say? You can't please all the people all the time. You can please some of the people some of the time. That's true.
No, it is, and I try to take a more careful approach to it. And
you do a pretty good job of staying in your corner. I give you credit for that.
I have broken out of the neutrality a little bit, but because I'm going through a very difficult state lately.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to stay calm and trying to stay true. But I thank you. I think it does help me out to be here and just talk a little bit. I appreciate that.
Hold on a second. We have a guest, Empress. Hello?
Tom Flash stroke the ACOG.
I had a feeling that would happen. That's not her.
That's not her. Okay.
It's one of the troll. They do that same thing to me and use these names and every other name to pull this crap.
That was not Tessa, but it was her picture.
Oh, I know that is not the account either. I've had the same one pull that shit with me numerous times. The same soundboard crap, and
And I
get fed
can't
up
block
with
it because, you know, it's annoying. Any idea who it is?
Trust me, even if you snip it from the backstage, it'll come back on another account.
Of course. Well, I don't have an issue with Tessa being here. That's why I let it up, but stupid trolls.
That they are. There's no end to them.
Yep. No. And they
They're like
keep coming back. with
bacteria. They
that.
just keep growing and festering.
Yep. Yeah, you know, you try to cure them of it, but you can't. Oh, dear.
But I'm going to take off and let you go. I don't want to drag on because I know you want to take off and get some rest. So take care, bud, and have a good night. Thank you for
All
having
right.
me.
Take care, Empress. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy your evening. Chrissy, Dago, and Ton, I am going to close shop and end. So thank you guys so much for being here and whoever else is left. Good night. Chrissy, if you're still here. Chrissy. Chrissy, Chrissy. Chrissy, Chrissy. I don't think she's still here. Patrick, you're still here. Good night, sir. Good night, all. Take care. Chrissy, are you here? Chrissy. Speak, woman. Oh, she'll find herself backstage. Good night, everybody.